Why, hello. Why, hello. Why, hello there. Why, hello. Greetings and salutations, Goat World. Oh, it is me, your boy JDZ, and I am back yet again. We're talking a back over and over and over and over again. Is just not gonna stop. Yo, 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 West. Yo, 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 Cosmo. You guys already know what time it is. Part two of the GOAT format duelist showcase featuring the POTY of 2022, AJTBLS FLC champion and FLC champion the Nano. They are locked and engaged in a war of attrition. The Nano currently leads the series 3-1. Okay, and the first duels that reaches that 11th, the illustrious 11th match victory will go home with 1,500 GOAT format dueling bucks. This is part two. The series may not finish today. We might get to a part three, possibly a part four, maybe even a part five. No matter how many parts are required, we will get to the end. So if this is your first time tuning into this series, go ahead and lock in because we are going to drive it all the way. Let's see. So here are the deck lists again for those who are just joining us. This is the deck that AJT BLS will be locked in on. It is the Chaos Turbo strategy. It was humming along pretty well. The deck was doing its thing. I mean, Nano was getting some good draws, but the deck was still looking good. Berserk Gorilla doing its thing. The Sakuretsu Armor doing its thing. Sphere Reaver was doing its thing. I think the deck is pretty solid. But here is the story of the Nano's deck. Now, this deck, I think, has been overperforming. It's been kind of going crazy. Those Jar Greed's been going crazy. But the real impactful story is going to be those Solemn Judgments, man. I think having a deck with Solemn Judgment versus a deck that doesn't have Solemn Judgments, I think that's a little bit of an advantage right there. And Nano has been using that to his own benefit, and that was kind of what has led to the lead that the Nano has found himself in. Granted, the Nano's deck has been running a little bit hotter. He has been getting the good timely GOAT format Trinity. You guys know the Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, and Delinquent Duo. Those cards are kind of decide a lot of games, and he's been playing out of his mind. He's been playing really well. If you go back and look at that previous VOD, it is up on this channel. Just kind of scroll back. I know we've been kind of going crazy with the live feeds and the uploads the past couple weeks, but just go back, siphon through that thing, and watch it. Get caught up so you're abreast to the latest and greatest information. But this thing should be starting in the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and start filling in. Go ahead and start liking the stream. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put a little like on there myself, a little self-like. No shame in the game, okay? I'll also go ahead and share this stream out to the GOAT format dueling Discord so everyone can get out there. If you are hanging out wherever you are in your waking life, in the waking world, go ahead and join us there. I'll go ahead and paste this out there and tell your friends about it. Tell all your homies about it that this is part two. And we're about to see some high octane GOAT format dueling action as everyone is coming on in, finding your seats. Get your popcorn ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind and body ready and see who's going to come out on top. Okay, so who do you guys think is going to win? Who do you guys think is going to get that illustrious 11th victory first? As let me see, make sure everything is going okay. 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 So let's start at, is it okay to start at 5:15? Oh, they're going to kick it off at 5:15 now. Now I got everything all set up. I got us all out here. You know what I'm saying? We're talking a 5 p.m. start, and then they're going to kick it back to 5:15. So we got to fill some void for about 15 minutes, and we can do something. Just buy some time for 15 minutes. AJT, of course. You're calling AJT wins, of course. Random money looks pretty strong. We got sucks. I have to get back now. My GOAT format job, but I will check this out late night when I get home. This what's up. Come back in a little bit later. This VOD will be up indefinitely. You don't have to worry about it. As let's do it. Hurry up, my guys. It's sleep time in 5 minutes. Where are you at in this GOAT format world? Where are you at in this GOAT world talking about sleep time in 5 minutes? You need to wake up, okay? Toadsterdom, wake your ass up, dude. It's not time to go to sleep. It's time to wake up, okay? Wake up and get active. All right, we have about 15 minutes. We had to take a little break. Nano had to get some stuff together. AJT's locked in. He's laser focused. He is ready. As Marcus LOL is saying, the Nano will win 11-5. Good grief, that's a shot. Why are you taking shots at your former Canadian brethren? You know what I'm saying? That's not okay. You got to show some support to your native, the home and native land. I thought that was part of the lyrics. I could be wrong. The Nano is Italian. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we can get some Italian support out here. You are in Germany. Yeah, you need to go ahead and boot and rally. You need to wake your ass up. Okay. You need to wake your ass up as we are going to be locked and engaged. Let me see if I can find my soundboard while we have a little bit of delay. Well, there's a little bit of downtime. And the Nano was kind of going crazy. You say he has a better deck? Yeah, you say he has a better deck. Nano's deck was kind of decking, dude. It was kind of doing its thing. I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it. I'm trying to. Nano's on a different wave. You know what I'm saying? He's on a different level. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? There are some things I would probably do different, but I think he's a much better player than I. So I'm not gonna take that shot. That's up to Marcus to take that shot. But man, oh man. That deck is looking pretty damn good. Deck's decking. Okay, deck was going crazy in part 1 of the series. Okay, so as let's get a little warm up. Okay, let's get a little warm up. I'll pull the decks up again. Can you guys see the decks again? You guys can still see those decks. I'll see them. If you don't know, you see what they are. We got AJTs one more time, and then we'll just warm the stream up. We'll just, you know what, my favorite entity. I like doing a little bit of low ladder watching, just to get our GOAT format palettes warmed up a little bit. Let's see what's happening. I want to see some 150. I want to see some 200. I want to see, there we go. We got 193 versus 295. I'm going up in there. Just see what those duels are cooking real quick. Just to get our palettes locked in a little bit. Let's see what's going down. Oh, let me fix this real quick. We got this is, we're going to say this is day 2, so this is going to be match number 5 coming up. Round, I need match. Where's my match one at? Let me fix this real quick. My bad, folks. Unprofessional, as always. Unprofesh, as always. This is going to be match. I should have did this before. MATC. Oh, it's lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Dueling Book. Hope Dueling Book's not lagging. Streamlabs is lagging. We're going to say match, and this is going to be number 5. Okay, cool. Match 5. But instead, I'm going to hop on in. I'm going to see what Noe Sefuhio and Bloody Hair are cooking real quick as we're waiting. Just a little warm up. I already started the damn stream. I probably wouldn't have kept it going. It's just like a little undercard situation. We got Bloody Hair and Noe Sefuhio are getting busy. Okay, a little bit of relink. I'm feeling it. Versus some Earth. Okay, Earth versus Link. We're gonna tune into this for a second. I'll keep a sharp lookout on my direct messages, and as soon as I get a message in that we're about to start, I'll jump right the hell up out of here and get right back on in and see what those duelists are up to. But we're locked in, we're ready, we're waiting. Everything is everything, and we are doing our thing. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, just the stream is live. Just text me when it's time to start. Boom. We're gonna do it just like that. We are going to do it just absolutely like that. How's everyone feeling out there in your GOAT world? How's GOAT people in Edison Ladder? GOAT people are all over the Edison Ladder. Cause. I don't know how you feel about Ed, but Ed is up. And GOAT people are all over that Ed Ladder. That Ed Ladder is robust and resilient. That thing is jumping, dude. I can't even hate. As much as I want to hate, hating is like my natural element. I like hating, but man, oh man, that thing is jumping. I dabbled on there myself a little bit. I can't even lie. It's too there. It's up. As you're gonna smash this thing, smashing this dude right here never feels. Got that break with that counter. Why don't you just attack that bad boy? Why don't you just attack that bad boy and keep that smashing ground in your hand, big dog? That right there, that's some low ladder activity. We're not doing that. That 1900 is good, but keeping that smashing, man, I think that's a little bit better. I don't know what you guys think out there. Just go ahead and use that breaker with that counter. Clean up that damn 1400. Send it on over. As Marcus Hayden is in the building. What's up, YCS champion, GGP winner, worlds qualified. Marcus Hayden in the building. Nano has some massive balls to challenge so many good players with so much to lose and so little to gain. Hey, you got to have it. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you got it. And sometimes you don't. Exile 4 hit the break, so maybe Smash is okay. You got a little bit of value out of that thing. You got a little value, but man, oh man, as we're gonna Call of the Haunted, we're bringing it back. What's coming on back? As we're waiting. We're gonna wait here for a little bit. I'm not leaving. I'm not about to turn this stream off. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, it just isn't gonna happen. It just isn't going to happen. No one is questioning the balls on Nano. They're huge and they're very, very, very large, very purple, a purplish hue. Okay, they're a bright purplish hue. I think they're just very swollen. Okay, look, we got some messages coming in. What is that? What is that? Who's talking? Who's talking? Oh, this is just some old messages. I gotta clear those out. Okay, we're still. I'm on bated breath. I'm watching. Breaker's back one more time. 16 gets in. So maybe that 19 attack worked out. You're on the clock right now. You're on the clock right now. Yo, who's here? Who here? Some goats, some good old goats with JD's comments. Does it get any better? Oh, it might. I'm sure it does. But we are, if you're just tuning in, we're locked in early. We're locked in early right now. And we got the two contenders. They're sorting some stuff out. They needed a 15-minute time extension to start, but we already got the stream live. So you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna burn a little bit of time. We're gonna hop on the ladder. John Doe asked, "Did you find your binder?" I did. Oh my goodness, I did. Oh man, I did. The binder has been located, folks. The binder has been located, and I am absolutely stoked about it, man. I was a sad dude. That was a sad little panda, dude. I was a sad little boy for a minute. I got off the stream, and I was just like punching the air. Have you seen Boys in the Hood? You guys ever seen Boys in the Hood? I'm gonna pull that scene up real quick. This is a very well acted scene. I'm gonna pull that thing up real quick. While we're waiting, we're just burning time, folks. We're just burning time, chilling, letting the stream fill up a little bit. No big deal. I'm not gonna put a waiting stream back on. Boys in the Hood, Trey punch, dude. Trey. Boy, this is me. This is your boy. This is your boy right here. This is your boy Jay Diesel, the middle-aged Ouija. I'm not gonna play the sound. They might not DMCA me if I don't play the sound. But this is me out here. This is me. I was so sad, dude. This is me right here. Just absolutely upset, dude. I was fuming, dude. I'm like, where's my binder? I want it back so bad. I left my cards in there. It's so much money. Oh, so much freaking money I spent. Put it on the table. Get it back. I was raging out. I was raging the fuck out, dude. I was losing it. But we found it though. We're up. We're mega up though. We are so back. We're so back. Binder's back. Cards are back. Everything is safe. Everything is safe, and we are good to hook. All right, we're still waiting. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, you already know. Let me see what I got in here. And it wasn't even like the value. It's just like I've been going to all these GGPs, and I'll get like signatures for some of my favorite players, and all those were in here. I would get my ultimate first edition. You know what I'm saying? My ultimate first edition Sacred Phoenix was in there, which was that was the one. That was the really one I really wanted to hang on to. That was in there. You know what I'm saying? I got what else I got in here? You know what I'm saying? I got my Dekoichis are in there. My ulti first Dekoichis are in there. It's not a lot of stuff in here. It's really not a lot of high value. So I got my Biz Soldiers in there, my little Karibos in there. But mainly I wanted was my all the cards that people have given me over time, and all of the cards that I've been getting signed by some of my favorite players, like I said, was all in there. And I'm glad I got all that stuff back. So cool. Marcus Hayden, you trying to meet? I'm trying to come to GGP Chicago. I came to 2 last year. I'm gonna try to come to 2 more this year. Don't tell my wife, but GGP Chicago is on the list of ones that I want to go to because the tickets are pretty cheap, and Chicago in the summertime is unmatched. So I would love to check that out if I could. You know what I'm saying? How good would that Smashing Ground be right now if you just kept that Smasher, huh? How good would that Smashing Ground be right now? See, folks, this is why you don't do that. If you're a noob out there, you're just coming in and you're watching this thing. You know what I'm saying? LeBounty, I did. Okay, I did. I wanted you to sign my Blade Knight when we were at the basketball court, and when you guys left to go back to get somebody left something somewhere, and you guys had all left, and it just forgot. We started playing basketball. I got winded, and then it just didn't happen. So don't play me. I'm no one is signing a Blade Knight. The only Blade Knight I want is yours, and I plan on getting it at some point. I'm very upset about that. That's what it was. We were there, and everyone was doing the whole signing card thing, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get LeBounty to sign this card. And then I had it out, and then you fucking left, and then that was it. I asked for yours too, Cosmo. I didn't get it. I did Bluetooth let me down on that one. You know, so I'll have to swing on Bluetooth for that. I have to swing on Bluetooth for that. But who is signing the Zaborg? I don't know. Who's worthy of that Zaborg? That card's going up. I might have to give it to Rabbit now. Rabbit's been winning with this thing. Grump kind of put it on the map a little bit too. Dingo Sig. I want to get Dingo to sign my return. I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of cards I still want to get filled in. I want to. I got a lot of stuff. As we are still waiting. Okay, we are waiting. We are 7 minutes left, folks. As how awesome would that smashing ground be right now? As I still don't understand. Why don't you just go ahead and attack? Let's go ahead and get that attack in onto this relinquished. You'll take the 100 damage, or you'll take the 100 damage, and then you clean that thing up and feed them 17 and win the game. Like what are we waiting on here? What's going on? See, this is the ladder right here. This is our Go Format dueling rated ladder. This play should be quick and easy and decisive. That duelist has 1,300 life points. You have 4,600 life points. Let's go ahead and put an attack on that damn. There you go. There you go. We're figuring it out. You take 100, okay, and you're going to go ahead and send 17 on into this thing too, and go ahead and win this duel, and then we out of here. Let's go ahead and send that 17 on in there. Let's go ahead and send it on in there. Send that 17 in there, and we don't even. Oh my goodness, what are we doing, baby? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Did I miss something? I think he might have. I think we might have missed something. I had to have missed something. There's no way we didn't just do that. Why are we doing that? Send that. We got. This is low rated. This is DB low rated. This is DB low rated. These duels we got a 234 and we got a 124. So this very well might be Blue Corner player's first game. This might be Blue Corner player's first ever GOAT format match ever played, and this might be. He might have played a couple, you know what I'm saying? So this is low rated. This is why we out here watching it, so people can kind of get better. I'm not making fun of these duels, but you got to send that. Read that card. Relinquish has a ton of text. And it can get real confusion. Read that damn card and send that attack on in there, man, and get that dub. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's trying to toy with him a little bit, get into his headspace. That's part of it. That's part of that strategy, man. Trying to toy with him a little bit, play with your foot a little bit. Relinquish gonna get a suck. I don't know if it's. I don't even know if it's worth crap. We're gonna overlay that thing. Make a gotcha. I don't know. What's some good overlays? What's a level 4? I make that joke. And we're gonna pass it over too. I don't know what the hell a good overlay is for a level 4. We're gonna throw that thing and it's good. This is great. I'm loving it. Sorry. I'm not laughing. Again, I'm not laughing at nobody. More power. All right. So DDS coming back onto the field. DDS coming back on the field. Are we bumping? Are we bumping grinding? Are we gonna bump and grind? Bump and grind. We're still banishing bow. If we bump it up here, as we're gonna pump that thing to 1,600 defense and 1,700 attack. There we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, this is good. This is great. That's why I like watching low ladder sometimes. That's great entertainment. And we're gonna summon. Okay, so we're trying to push some damage over here. And we're gonna summon. We're gonna go through our deck. We're gonna grab another black illusion right there. Cool beans. As somebody's messaging me. Somebody is messaging me. Oh, who is it? I never read the Broski. I'm in your stream. Let's play a duel. I can't play right now because I'm trying to wait, and I don't want to start something I can't finish. So I would love to play, but I'm about to sit here and wait until this thing starts. This thing should be starting in about 5 minutes. So as soon as that starts, we'll hop on out of here. As we'll just banish both. Get that banish face down. That's probably banish face up. No big deal. We'll set a couple more, and then we're gonna probably toss back on over to bloody hair. Man, this is so good. This is quality. Dude, this is so good. This is why we do it. And we're on Dusty. Dust in phase, dust. What are we hitting? What are we hitting? Probably this bad boy on the left. I like that middle set hit. It's the black illusion. Little bluff. Okay. Red corner is cooking, smashing. Greg. My name is Greg. I'm old Greg. Hey, I still would apply to play that MST before the smasher though. Just in case. Solemn, bro. You got to get that thing up out of there. Yo, Greg, welcome to Goat World. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me and all the homies out there in these city streets. And we're going to go one light, one dark. We're bringing out the Sork Nasty, and we're going to smack on in for 2,300. Oh, we got a clock. We got a clock. You got to find a real card. Man, that Smasher. I think the Smasher discipline needs to be upgraded. Oh, it all comes back to the Smasher, dude. It all comes back to the Smasher because you still have DDS right now to be able to banish this Chaos Sorcerer with the greatest of ease. Actually, the game should be over. Should have just attacked. I don't know what happened. I missed out. We must have missed something. We must have missed out on something. And there he is, DDS anyway. And we're going to what? Why summon it? Why even summon it? Because he's just going to banish it with his own GOAT format dueling effect. Set the card, if anything, or crash. You can't be doing that. Bloody hair. Come on, baby. 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 Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's fake. That's not even almost real. Bloody hair. Just set it. Just set it and forget it. Or summon it and crash it. You still got enough life to get that thing off the field and pray and vibe, I think. And we're just going to banish that for the easiest, most sophisticated +1 you've ever seen in your entire life. And then he could just summon an attack anyway if that was, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this is just, and banish that face down too. This is hard, man. This is hard. That's why people disrespect the ladder so much, man, because stuff like this. All right. All right. All right. I see. It summoned the tribe with no card. All right, I got to get out of here, man. I got to get out of here. It's too much. I got to leave. I have to leave. GG's to both of those duels, though, and I think we should be about to start here soon. We should be about to start. I got to get the hell out of there, man. I think we should be starting soon as we're waiting on the Nano to host up. As we're waiting on AJT and the Nano. This is part 2 of the series. This is part 2 of the series, okay? And we already showed those decks. If you're just joining us right now, banish face down to establish dominance. Oh man, he could have just set that bad boy on the field and been totally fine. AJT looked like he's out there. He's grabbing one. We have the Nano Alien. Your worst nightmare is Alien. Who you playing? Alex Demand as ready. Nano should be hosting up here soon. I'm ready. Stream's live. I'm ready. The stream is live and Nano is hosting, folks, and we're about to get active. All right, all of the nonsense is done. Everything is ready, and we're about to get this party train absolutely on the tracks. Off the tracks? We're about to raise the roof. Do people still raise the roof? Is that something that is happening? Is that something that happens? Uh-oh. Maybe we're not about to raise the roof. Hold up. Let me try this one more time. Oh, never mind. We're about to raise the roof. We're cooking with full grease. Kyle Crash Volt Lopez is in the building. We're cooking with gasoline right now. This is a 4-alarm fire, and we're about to get it rocking and rolling. Nano gets the dice roll. Nano will go first, and it is time to duel. Oh, AJT will be going first. Wait. I'm here. I'm in. I'm locked in. Let's do this. Let's do this as AJT is actually going first, as we're going to go Thunder Dragon double upstart. AJT coming on out with some vigor, putting the green cards down early. You got to love that if you are the blue corner player. A little Thunder Dragon Charity to start this bad boy off. Can't ever be mad at that. The Trinity flowing early. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do the most humble of T-sets. Throw it back on over to the Nano, and you open with a Trap Does Shoot. So this is a powerful go first opening for the blue corner player, as the Nano is already on his heels at no fault of his own. AJT playing with perfect information with a plus, and then we're going to be ready to get it started as we're going to send the Thunder Dragon from the Trap Does Shoot. The hand is going to be Pot, Mystical Space Typhoon, Heavy, Nobleman Crossout, Tribe Infecting Virus. So we have another opening of Tribe Infecting Virus, but the Nano will break the parity as well and play some Trinity. Oh, should be match rules. AJT goes first. Oh, that's right, because they're going back and forth. That's right. You're right, Wes. You're right. I am a bad host. I am a bad host. But Nano does have a little rebuttal. He does have an answer to this set, and we're going to go ahead and play Pot into an upstart Goblin. We do have the Nobleman of Crossout. We can challenge this set on the field. Let's see how the Nano elects to break this position down. Will you go in with that knock? And we will. Nobleman of Crossout hits the Dekoichi, the Battle Chanted Locomotive. That's not a bad hit for AJT. Not a bad hit for the Nano either. You wish it to be the Spy, but if it's not going to be Spy, you'd rather it be the Dekoichi, I suppose. or that pesky Magician of Faith, perhaps. You probably would much prefer that, as you're going to go ahead and set a plethora of cards on the field, electing to maintain positive control of maintain positive control of the tribe infecting virus in your hand. John Doe says so many upstarts. Stein is cheap to play these days. Stein gets a rebate. I don't know. Try it. Go ahead and try it. Stein's not bad. Stein can win. Stein can just win sometimes, as you have 2 cards in hand now, one known to be the tribe infecting virus. You still have some perfect information based on your trap dust shoot, and it's going to be that exile force coming in as a draw for turn. Exile, pop that pesky Magician of Faith. Now you still don't have any dark monsters in your bin. AJT was hoping for a little bit of sneaky trend, as Pot of Greed is going to be played. So 2 pieces of the Trinity puzzle have been played for the blue corner player. As you're standing by, Nano's thinking about it. Probably thinking about just jamming 5,000 right here and stopping these 2 cards coming from the Player of the Year's deck to hand right now. No Ash Blossom in Go format. I don't know how good it would be. Probably pretty poor, as Solemn Judgment will be played. A follow-up Heavy Storm, and we're probably getting out of here. Let's see if that is the play. And no, it's going to be another set monster onto the field. Pass it back on over to the Nano. And we're going to set another card on the field, still electing to maintain positive control of that tribe infecting virus in hand. 1 set mon. We'll flip spy, add 2 more, add another spy. And probably going to crunch a bunch of crunch on in for 2,400 and to try to put a clock on that 5,000. See if that gets in without delay, or will there be some type of battle trap in the process. 2,400 comes on in free and clear. Nano is in a compromised and vulnerable position. You understand that there is a tribal one in hand. Let's see if we can get that tribe active, as Sakuretsu Armor, the one of that is main deck, is going to find its way onto the bin. Nano will find that Thunder Dragon that was trap dust shot back to the deck. That will pair nicely with the tribe infecting virus if he elects to go that route with it, or will he do something different, as Jar Greed is also going to be played in the drawing phase. We'll go ahead and move on probably to the first main phase, perhaps. Let's see if we have more cards to be played. Checking graveyard, realizing that there are no dark monsters in there. So maybe this Gravekeeper Spy dark monster setup could be in the forefront of Nano's mind, and he's going to say, you know what, I got to clock it anyway. I got to do what I got to do. And then we're going to smack on in with Tribal One for 1,600. AJT is going to be on the play now, 4 cards in hand. Light and Dark has been established that Sukiyo Flip Me is going to be the easy and clean secure out to the Tribal One, as he will be crashed and bashed, sent on to the graveyard fast. Tsukiyomi bounce passes itself back to the hand. The Nano now has the information that there is Sukiyo Flip Me in hand. We're going to continue to take the Tsukiyomi challenge, as Breaker will do his thing on the Mirror Force and punch on in for an additional 1,600 points of damage. Probably trying to just push for damage while you can. Tsukiyomi is another clean plus on this Breaker the Magical, as Tsukiyomi is going to easily be able to eat up these 1,000 defenses. This is another really good card for AJTBLS here, as Tsukiyomi can pretty much cleanly destroy a vast majority of the monsters that Nano has access to. Chris Ivan Flores says, I came in late. What game? This is game number 1. This is game number 1 of match number 5. Okay. This is game 1 of match number 5. Nano leads the series 3-1 so far. Yeah. As we're going to play Reinforcements of the Army from the floorboard. Probably going for a Donald Z here. Probably going for the D-Dog. And yeah, Tsukiyomi proof indeed. The D-Dog has hit the field. Purple Hair Menace from the dentist coming on down, trying to get swifty in that hand. Let's see if it'll connect. And it will not. Don Zulu is going to get bounced past right on back to the top of that deck. We're going to kick that Nomen Cross out right onto the graveyard. Not really doing much in this duel, as Heavy Storm is going to be a 2-4-1, and BLS will go ahead and get it done, as he often does. The Terminator comes on out and seals the deal. That is game number 1. AJT will take the victory there. The Nano will be on the play, as both of these duelists are going to jump on into their side deck. Side decking should kind of speed up a little bit here, as both of these duelists understand exactly what the mission is. They understand what the drill is at this point. They've been playing quite a few times. maybe I don't know. Is there a world where you just kind of get a little get a little weird with your side decking here, your side deck configurations and whatnot. Just try to throw your opponent off. I don't know. There might be something to that. There might be something to that. Who knows? Who absolutely knows? As I am, I don't know. I don't know. Could be anything. As Field Goat 420 says, Goat Gang. Yo, Goat Gang, stand up. If you're out here, you're in Goat Gang. Stand up. Let's see. Let's stand up and be recognized as a Goat format player. There's not a lot of us out here. There's not a lot of Goat format duels out here, so we have to we got to take care of each other. As the Nano will be on the play going first this time in the drawing phase. Turbo Gang can go down. Turbo Gang is down. Goat Gang is up. Turbo Gang. Turbo Gang is up, as Nano now is going to be able to be on the play going first, playing Trap Does Shoot. And we're going to take control of your Thunder Dragon this time. And you tell me how it feels. Who won match number 4? I believe AJT won the one match number 4, I believe. I have to check the tapes. I have to check the tapes. I have to check the tapes. I'll have to check the tapes. As we're going to go ahead and spam and slam the GK Spy into attack position. If it's Zon, you feel bad, but it is that pesky Spirit Reaper. As Marcus Hayden says, you hate us, Turbo Boy. I do, man. It's all love. It's like a love, but it's kind of a I must destroy you at all costs. I'm doing everything in my power to tear you down at every turn in a loving kind of way. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Chaos Turbo. I'm just jealous most of it. Because I like goats. I like goat format. I like scapegoats and meta. And Turbo just destroys that whole idea. so that's why, as we're going to go ahead and play Sangan, take the Sangan challenge into the GK Spy. This is interesting technique. I like a little interesting plays like this. Really trying to probably speed run. And you're going to walk into a Gonganator, as we're going to Book of Moon, put the GK Spy down, and just deter whatever the hell plan you had going on. We're just going to stop that right in its tracks, as Sangan is going to be walled by the GK Spy, do an additional 1,000 in the process. Book of Moon going 1 for 1 in that regard, and 1,000 damage. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What's the score? The score is actually going to be 3-1 currently. This is match number 2. This is game 2. And AJT won game 1, so we'll keep that going. I have my little ghetto ass scorecard right here, and I should probably upgrade something or kind of put it on the stream. I'm just too lazy. I'm too lazy and incompetent. Maybe the next time, part 3, I'll have the updated information on the stream. Like maybe next to the match count, I can put a little thing. I'm not doing it right now. If I try that, Streamlabs might implode and just destroy my whole PC over here. I'm not doing it right now. But maybe next time, as Nano has go ahead and secured another piece of the Trinity puzzle, AJT's got to be like, come on, man, come on, let me get a fair game. But you're still feeling good if you're AJT. You got those spies up in defense. You know, it's not going to be an easy way to get through those, as Mystic Tomato has found its way in the deck. So maybe the Nano is shifting. I like this idea. I like this series, because now you're able to shift some ideas around and get some stuff going with your side deck, bringing in that tomato. I think is pretty cool. As we're going to finally get your Sangan into the graveyard, Light and Dark is established, and now you have your Sinister Serpent in hand, which is what you wanted. Maybe you wanted it for that Held Graceful Charity, so probably now it's not as good, but still having a Light and Dark is good for the Chaos monsters that you do have access to. There will be a way to get around these pesky GK Spies. Is it first to 11 counted in matches or games? This is matches. Oh yeah, this is matches. So they will be playing for quite some time. We're not going to be able to finish the series today, but we will continue to play until the series is done. Maybe we're going to have to do a part 3, potentially a part 4, maybe even a part 5, depending on how close they get and how many games they can play. I believe the duelists elected to play 5 matches today, so we'll end on 10 matches total today. So we'll see how that shakes out. If they can play more, I can stay more. I'm good. I'm good late into the night tonight, and then we'll pick it back up. We'll talk a schedule and get another one. All of these matches will be streamed here live on goatformat.com. So keep that up as we go in Pound Town right into the set Thunder Dragon here. I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, he's trying to just. Interesting indeed. As we go ahead and get that Sinister Serpent back to from grave to hand. Spirit Reaper showing some immense value here, able to stifle these attacks. And now we're going to go for it. It's chaos time. As one light, one dark is going to be banished, and Chaos Sorcerer is going to come on down and banish that GK Spy into the outer reaches of everything. Let's see if we can get another summon in and try to get into this Thunder Dragon as well. And no, we'll just elect to go ahead and take our plus value there and pass it back on over to AJT, make him deal with this Chaos Source in his own regard. Standby phase. Let's see if there's going to be a grab. There's nothing to grab back. You do have light and dark of your own for your own chaos maneuver. That'll be a good rebuttal to this Chaos Sorcerer, as Ring of Destruction is also a pretty good rebuttal. Put that Chaos Sorcerer into the graveyard. 2,300 come on off of both duelists. Oh man, Nano's already getting a little low. AJT's at 5,700. Nano's got some good cards in the bin. AJT is hoping for some of those himself. It looks like we got a pretty good game. What do you guys think of Book of Moon? What are the thoughts out there from all you high rated dope GOAT format duelists? What do you guys think about Book of Moon? I was really down on Book of Moon for the longest time, but now I'm starting to be up on Book of Moon. It's looking so good. It's looking so good, as now Nano has completed the Trinity, adding Pot of Greed to that culmination into the graveyard. AJT staring down a Spirit Reaper. We're going to play Nobleman. Knock the set Berserk Gorilla. That is hilarious. That's good. That's cool. Gorilla showing some versatility. As Marcus says, neg one, hates it. LeBounty says, I hate it. Michael Gray says, yeah, it's a neg. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It looked good right there, didn't it? Or maybe I'm bugging. Am I bugging? It looked pretty good right there. As Tribe's going to come out, do his thing, and Reaper's trying to get a plus on AJTBLS, and it will. The Spirit Reaper sticks around and is able to come after the hand contents of the blue corner player, and you're going to get a plus here. It will be in Thunder Dragon form, but still 1,900 points of damage. It's going to be 1,900 points of damage, as the life points are basically equal at this point. The Nano is kind of in a very good commanding position. The deck has delivered you some great cards, and you got the blue corner on its back foot, just trying to seal the deal as you're in the standby phase, targeting the set, and then you're going to be able to chain your Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, targeting. Let's see what we're going to target here. Let's see what we're going to target as you're at 3,800, probably sending that Tribe back to the top of the deck. Looks like it's probably going to be a chaotic maneuver coming on down. I can feel it. No, it's just a little exile force. And we'll pop that set Night Ass and shift the Reaper back to defense position as you're up an entire 5 cards right now, which just feels bad. This is GOAT format. You know what I'm saying? It's like that sometimes. You just got to weather the storm as much as you can. And maybe you can find a way. I think I'd much rather Regeki break that Tribe there in that position. I'd much rather have a Regeki break right there. That was a bad wing blast, because now you draw BLS. That won't even you can't even sack your way out of it with BLS right now, because Tribe's going to come right back on you, which sucks, you know. And now you got to feed the Reaper right now, as you're not able to put anything onto the field, and Kiko the Ghost Destroyer is just going to freaking run your buns, as Reaper Kaiku together in harmony just feels so bad, as we're going to take one. It's the Spirit. Oh, it's a Sinister Serpent too. So Kaiko's able to get on in and take that bad boy on out of circulation. And then you're also able to pillage one more card from the graveyard. Let's see what you're going to take here. Probably that nasty Night Ass, or perhaps you're going to come after those Light Mons. Who knows? We're gonna start just tickling the Light Mons a little bit, taking one copy of Thunder Dragon. Now you're sitting here. Now Kaiku is on the field. Graceful Charity is huge. If you can find Snatch BLS, you're lit, dude. If you can get I don't know, if you can get that Snatch BLS, you can absolutely sack BLS your way on up out of this thing, and you'll love to take that. You love to Snatch BLS your way up out of here, dude. You love it. If you're AJT BLS, and Nano is just like, please, no Snatch, no BLS. And we are golden like showers. As you got Graceful Charity is in hand. We're going to kick that Kaiku. We're going to kick that Sork. Okay, and it is Breaker the Magical, right? So Breaker is going to be able to outly clean this Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. And now you have another decision to make, as you know Tribe's about to jump on your ass. And you're going to bring forth the Black Lusted One in main phase 2, and Nano just reveals the Snatch deal. So that damn Tribe, maybe he had that BLS, I'm not sure. We had to look at the film. That's why no summon last turn and the tribe. Oh yeah, tribe. All right, so wing blast loses mad points right there because had that been Regeki break, you're getting butt naked, dude. You're getting butt naked with that BLS. I feel, but I think maybe he knew that. Maybe he knew the snatch was imminent too. So who knows? Who knows, man? This is Goats. This is why I like Goats. It's kind of complicated. It's kind of complex. These kind of weird things can happen. It is what it is. So now it is a game number 3. This is game 3, G3. All right, G3 of match 5, and we're about to see AJT is behind, and he doesn't want to get too far behind. You want that deck to heat up, and you want to start piling on dubs here if you're AJTBLS. The Nano is just like, okay, let's go ahead and just continue the momentum. I'll get to game 4. I'll get to game 5. If I go 5-1, 4-1, 5-1, I can throw a couple and then still continue to win over time. As AJT goes first, T set, throw it on over to the Nano. The Nano did get a full Trinity game there, so keep that. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in the forefront of your mind. But still, even with that, it still came to the wing blast on the tribe. You had to do it, and that's what ended up causing strife in your life. As Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is just going to meet the Sakuretsu armor right away, and just like that, immediately light and dark established as Thunder Dragon. A delayed thunder will be played, adding 2 from deck to hand. As we'll just set 2 more, pass it on over to AJT into a standby phase with a trap dust shoot. We'll show the sort. We'll reveal Chaos Sorcerer as one of the cards in hand. We don't get a sneak peek of the rest of the merchandise though, as Nano did not write it down and AJT did not banish. So if everyone playing at home, they're going to keep that information to themselves in this type of scenario. As we have a T set is on the field, the Nano has returned Chaos Sorcerer back to the deck. We are in the first main phase, and now we're going to play the Regeki break in main phase 1. The Nano has an idea of what, I don't think he knows what these cards are. It's Ring of Destruction, and then DD Warrior Lady is down. DD Warrior Lady attacks the set. It's Majeo Defella. Is there a spell to grab? There is not. So AJT just really, really wanted to defend his hitbox there, or maybe trying to get creative with a held spell card for a double dip, and that is going to hit the Ring of Destruction. So that's a 1-for-1 on a pretty decent card, as now you're checking the opponent's graveyard. Chaos is active as you pass with DD Warrior Lady, which is going to immediately slam to the battle phase, and Sakuretsu number 2 is going to do what it do and punch DD Warrior Lady on off the field into the GUI. AJT with an open board. This would be a good Spirit Reaper installment. If I think AJT is playing Spirit, I have to look at the list again. As now we're playing Delinquent Duo, so you're getting a plus value there. As my insider says, how you doing, JDZ? I am chilling. Wait, what? It's going on? OMG. Yo, Carl, this is happening. You got to wake up. This is match number 5. This is actually going down right now. Right now. Yeah, he's got Reaper in the main, so that would have been a good time to have a Spirit Reaper. As Mystic Tomato is down on the field, aggressing, punching in for 1400. AJT, 2 cards in hand. Mystic Tomato is in the middle zone on the field, bearing in, and AJT is forced to just reluctantly pass back on over as Mystic Tomatoes doing his thing again, crashing in for an additional 1400. AJT grabs another card, still in the first main phase, forced to set one up. Mystic Tomato still on the approach. We're entering the first main phase. Is there an answer for this set? We're going to dig. Upstart Goblin, add 1. Why he set Faith with no spell? He's probably trying to get a little cheeky double-double. He's probably trying to protect. He's probably trying to protect the hitbox too. Nano's deck is very, very aggressive, and all these life points are starting to matter as Nano gets a huge Trinity turn again. Rips Pi and Duo back to back in harmony, and you find the Exile Force as AJT has to begin to tilt, show a little bit of tilt here as you have to play the Mirror Force to keep that Mystic Tomato damage at an all-time low. You're going to draw 1 off the top of your deck, checking both. Zombira the Dark looking real goofy right here, not able to get on into that hitbox. Chaos Sorcerer's looking much, much stronger as you're going to go ahead and enter into the banish phase, banish the Zombira, or maybe attack. Let's see if we're elected to attack this thing. We'll banish. Just keep your darks count down a little bit, and then we're going to battle in with 1800, and we're going to be able to take over this graveyard. It's going to be Jinzo, and then we're probably going to go after that Majaya there. And now your Snatch is gone. This is looking rough riding for the blue corner. Mirror Force is gone as you set one card onto the field. Kaiku is able to reach in freely, and the Nano will move to 4-1 on AJTBLS. The deck is decking. AJT needs to just stay cool, stay calm, offer the rematch, and we're going to run it right back. No breaks, no more Trinity. You go first. No breaks, no more Trinity. You go first. Starting new match. Who goes first? AJT goes first. AJT, who's going first on this one? It should be AJT should be going first, I believe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Unless they just agreed to go back and forth going first. I forget the rule. No, and Nano's going first. Okay. So Nano is going first. They're just going to flip flop going back and forth. No breaks. No more. All right. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. So this is game number 6. Let me update my chart. Let me update it. Upgrade it. Boom. Match number 6. Match number 6. Nano is leading off this time. Are they using the same decks for all the matches? Yes, they are. This is a all decks all the time locked in. And I think the Nano is finding more Trinity. The Nano is finding more Trinity. I mean, but he is playing double Upstart. He is playing double Jar. Man, he is playing Thunder Dragon, so he's standing a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to just make it make sense. DB loving the TD clap. He is clap. So it's double Thunder opening. Nano did open double Thunder a couple times yesterday as well. So that might be something that AJT. I don't know. It's a little balance. There's always going to be balance and harmony. I think Nano did open double Thunder. If you missed out on the last time we did a stream, Nano opens double Thunder. AJT sets shoot, draw, hits the shoot, and has to send the damn Thunder back to the deck. That was so bad. The Nano is leading. This is match number 6, and the Nano is leading 4-1. Yes, that is how that goes. As we're gonna go Thunder Dragon up for 2. Thunder Dragon up for 2. MST going to target that set Rejeki break, and we're going to set 1, set 2 in the face of that set monster onto the field. As Nano says, Spy, Breaker, Moth, Shoot, MST, and TD. AJT plays Trap Dust Shoot number 1, so both duelists able to get into the hand space of the opposition. The hand is TD, Sork, BLS. So we're going to send that BLS back to the hand. Hand is not looking very active. But maybe if you want, maybe this is Dark Monster in the field, you can tribute that, punch on in with the Sork, but it is not. It is that sneaky Tribe Infecting Virus. And you're going to be able to use his ability without delay to punch both of those GK Spies on into the bin. AJT finding some good old Trinity here as Potter Greed is going to be established. He's backing up his talk so far. Zone selection plus slide. Yo, MMF, what is up, MMF out here? OG legendary duels in the chat, checking this thing on out. And this whole thing started, it wasn't necessarily trash talk, and I mentioned this in the previous stream that we did, the lore and history of this duel and how it all came to be. But it was Nano got invited to the Go Format World Championship, the very last possible invite and the last chance qualifier. He didn't play too many events that season, but he did enter into the last chance qualifier and did qualify to go to the Go Format World Championship very, very, very late. That tournament ended literally like 5 hours before the Go Format World Championship started. Okay, so he went to bed, overslept, didn't enter the tournament, and wasn't allowed to get in. And then he said that this deck that he has constructed would have been the deck that won the championship. He felt so strongly about it that he offered this challenge to anyone who topped the Go Format World Championship to play him. And it ended up being this, and that is just how much money is on the line. Where the money came from, I'm not gonna say the details of who or what. Just know it as the money was sourced through private beans, and $1,500 will go to the winner of this duel, just to say the least. All right. As we have, I don't know if he can beat LaBounty or Ivan Flores though. I don't know. Maybe I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I'm who knows? Who knows? This is GOAT format. I think anyone can beat anyone at any time. But best of 11, that's a long way to go. That's a lot of GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh you got to play. As AJT has found some good Trinity. You're up in value here, but you got to get something going. As the Sangan is going to try to get on into the mixed up Sinister Serpent, but you're going to get walled by the Koichi. Miss out on a little bit of damage there, but it works out as you're going to actually get a card and going to continue to set. You're going to continue to set and pass in the phase as you realize your opposition it doesn't have the answers to your set monsters just yet, and they're all kind of getting through. But you are taking these little microchip damages on in as Sangan is going to continue to get walled. You miss a little bit more damage, so that's 2,000 damage that you missed out on right there. Just being a little bit greedy coming in from the red corner player. Keep in mind that 2,000 may come up as you are way, way, way behind in cards, but you could have been a little bit more equal in this life point race. As you're going to go for the snatch deal here, AJT is probably setting up for some type of OTK turn, as we're going to, never mind, we'll just banish for Sangan here. You had the light and dark BLS double tap over that Sangan, would have just been major juicy. I guess it didn't matter, as you can just go double tribe. When the last time you guys seen a double tribe punching on in for 3,200 points of damage? As we are going to enter into the second main phase, you will get a rebate as you set one card onto the field in your draw phase. Immediately you'll play the Ring of Destruction, and AJT will take game number 1 of match number 6 as Dingo Sig, the world champion, in the building. Gunshots going up to the 2022 GOAT format world champion. Where's my gun at? In the building. Nano putting down so much money is hilariously over the top. Could have offered to play AJT for $50. He would have been down to play best of 47. I'm not saying, I don't know who put, I'm not saying who put money down. I'm not saying who put money down. No one, who knows? We're just gonna say who knows. The money has come from an unidentified source is where the money has come from. If I recall correctly, originally Just Nano's 2,000 versus opponents. I don't know anything about that. I'm not, I legally, what I'm saying? Legally, I am not obligated to say who has what spent from where and who sent any ratios of any type of money anywhere. But I think I have no knowledge, but I know that the money was sourced through private means, and I am in possession of it, and I will bestow that to the winner of this very, very lucrative tournament. And there it is. As we're going to go and play Pot of Greed, shoot. Play Pot of Greed into a shoot. AJT hates that. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad. I need to get my tilt under control. I tilt so hard when my opponents just get some good. I want them just to draw bad cards only. You know what I'm saying? My opponents should only be allowed to draw poorly, and I need to draw broken all the time. That's how I want to play. Nah. Nah. As AJT does have pot, so you're able to kind of change some information. The hand that we know is Breaker, Spy, Magician of Faith, and Ring. Berserk Gorilla goes berserk, but you're able to be walled by this pesky one of Spirit Reaper doing its thing again. As we're going to go ahead and pass it back on over to the Nano. The Nano is on the play. Man, I don't know what y'all are talking about, man. Y'all are out there, man. I don't know what y'all man. That is I don't know what y'all are talking about out there. That's not, hey, fact check. Hey, somebody fact check the comment section, man. Fact check that. I think that's all cap, dude. I think you guys are out here capping. I think y'all are out here capping, as we're going to go ahead and immediately hit the Ring of Destruction on the Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Let's see. And we're going to see. Okay, so we did hit the Breaker. We wanna go ahead and skip the and we're gonna bash on into the Mystical Tomato here. We're gonna bash on in. Carl, I don't know who's gambling. Whoever's gambling out there, it ain't anybody. No, there's no. I don't know why are you even saying that. Why are you even talking about that? No one's even. No, hey, we're talking about jogging the spiritualists. Okay, there is no gambling taking place. This is a no gambling situation. I don't know what Carl's out there talking about. As we're going to go in tomato for Don Zalug in attack position, and we're going to pass it on back over to the Nano, as the pro set heavy storm is very very strong. You better hope to whoever oh, okay, you do have the ring of destruction. You will be able to get some value there. I was about to say, because this snatch steal is about to just do some numbers on your hand as AJT passes it over already. Just go ahead and preparing himself for a berserk gorilla snatch steal type situation, and DD Warrior Lady is going to go ahead and be summoned to the field as Nano must take 500. He does take 500, and Don will get a quality rip from the hand. That was a cool ass play, man. I can't hate. Nano's cooking there. That was a pro set. That whole thing just kind of worked on together. You set the tomato, set the process storm, berserk gorilla attacks the thing. You bring out the Don, hit the storm, dude, and you just get a card. That was a lot of flim flamming right there, and it all kind of worked out. And Nano's behavior there, Nano's kind of cooking. I can't even hate. That was pretty cool. As you got the graceful charity, we're going to go ahead and kick off that Phoenix Wing Wind Blast and the Upstart Goblin here. AJT doesn't really care about that other card. You're going to slam the Tribe, and the Nano will ponder yet again. The Nano will ponder yet again. World champ. JDZ said, JDZ, you are the GOAT for stream. Of course. This stuff right here interests me more than I could say about a lot of things, because this is something that, and we're talking about this in the last stream, this is something I would never do in 1,000 lifetimes. No chance. I would never do anything like this, but I think it's so intriguing. I think it's so fascinating that I would love to watch it. This is like peak entertainment for me. So if I can do this and share this with some friends and the homies of the GOAT world, I think this is good. And it's also good for the game too. I think it's also really good for the game, as we're going to go ahead and Thunder Dragon up, 2 in hand. And we got the Serpent coming back. Big old turn. Trib up the Sangan. Okay, I see. We're just taking a little bit of shortcuts. We're taking a little bit of shortcuts. No big deal. I see what we're doing here. AJT knows the vibes. They're playing with some speed. They're playing with some pace. They're playing with some vigor. AJT's got a huge turn here. As you got the Thunder Dragons up, you're adding 2, and now you're going to play a pot. This can get absolutely out of hand. Let's see what happens. As you play the pot agree, add 2. 5,600 is attainable for AJTBLS. As you're checking the opponent's graveyard, it's well saturated. You're going to just set a couple cards on the field, so you're not able to get active with those with that turn, as you're just going to get pound in with 1,600. Let's see if we get a little bit of connection here. As it will connect, so 1,600 crawls on in to AJT's hitbox, bringing him all the way down to a paltry 2,100. As we enter into the draw phase, it looks like entering the standby phase. Main 1, 3 cards in hand, 2 of which you know to be Thunder Dragon, 2 set spell traps. This is a lot of green in this graveyard. These are some good ones. Granted, there was some interruptions there with that Solemn Judgment, I believe, but there was no Solemn Judgment either. What am I talking about? I need to wake up, dude. I need to freaking wake up, pull my head out of my ass, and get it together. High stakes IRL go. Oh man, I'm so scared. I'll get nauseous, dude. I'll be on there, and I'm a cool customer. I am a cool, calm, collected customer. Like, I have stared death in the face more times than I care to admit naturally. But good old grace, you're talking about putting some high stakes cashola on the line and out here playing. I'll be out there sweating like you wouldn't believe. As we're going to call it a squanch, we're going to bring back that Tribe. We'll declare Thunder and get into that set Sinister Serpent. AJT is trying to get to the finish line with this Tribe, as the Sinister Serpent is going to slip its way back to the hand. We'll set a couple cards onto the field, kicking on over. AJT is thinking about, how can I get active? We're going to upstart Goblin here. You're going to dig back up to 3,800, 21 versus 38. You're still well outside of that ring of destruction range, as you're going to continue to get entangled by this sinister serpent. You don't have another normal summon to put onto the field, it appears, as you're sitting behind this Call of the Haunted Sinister Serpent, showing why it's one of the very best monsters in this whole game. It can just stifle, stifle, stifle until you can find the chaotic maneuver. Here we go. Chaos Sorcerer is landed on the field in attack position. We're going to see if we're going to get priority here. AJTBLS TheNano will check the GYs. Think about it here for a second. In the first main phase, looking at the life points, looking at the graveyard, seeing there is some battle traps already in there, and we'll still begin to ponder. $16, and we'll just go ahead and TT splash anyway, putting both of those cards in the bin. Still, I hate getting plussed up on by Chaos Sorcerer, which that was a 2-for-1 Chaos Sorcerer still, which just, that card's too damn good. Chaos Sorcerer's too damn good. As we'll just go ahead and throw it back on over to the Nano. Nano still in first main phase. We'll trib up for Thunder Dragon number 2. Thunder Dragon continues to approach, and it is your own copy of Spirit Reaper able to stifle these blows. Now you're going to kick it back over. Main phase 1, 3 cards in hand. Kiko the Ghost Destroyer. You're going to negate that again. Solemn Judgment is the game breaker of this series. It's been shutting down this entire time, doing its absolute thing. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it back on over for a GG, as we're going to a game 3 again. We're going to a game 3, and AJT's got to be sweating a little bit because he had the units. There were some units in that graveyard that time. You just could not put it all together to get to the dub, and Nano was able to get some quality units as well, get some quality negations with those Solemn Judgments, and I think that's the story of this series so far. One duelist is playing Solemn Judgment, and the other is not. And those Solemns in those late, low-resource games, Solemn is just crushing. But we'll see. AJT's coming out with a strong start this time. You got Thunder Dragon into Pot of Greed. We got Thunder Dragon into a Pot of Greed, into a T set and pass. Can I define myself as a client? I'm a client. Am I your client, Your client? Am I your client, or are you my client? I'm a client. I think I'm a client. I need some service. I need to be serviced. As we're going to go ahead and use DD Warrior Lady Slam into the set. And we're going to ring that bad boy immediately as DD Warrior Lady finds itself into the Go Format Dueling Graveyard of the Nano. As we'll just set one mon onto the field, pass it back on over. Is it best of 11? How does siding work? It's not best of 11. It's first to 11. So yeah, first to 11 match wins. So they could in theory play 21 matches, I suppose. I guess. I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but they could theoretically play 21 matches, and the first person to get to 11 match wins the whole thing. As the Koichi flip and dip gets on in for 1400, this is a great start for AJTBLS. Best of 21. Yeah, best of 21 sounds a little bit better. I just like saying first to 11, race to the top, first to 11. I don't know, it just sounds a little bit better to me. But still, best of 21 is literally what it is. As we have the first main phase has been established for the Nano. Looking around, 5 cards in hand. And we're going to think about it here. We're going to think about it here as Nano's kind of been playing with a lot of rhythm, a lot of tempo, but had to kind of slow it down a little bit. You're kind of behind in position, so it's a very complicated spot for you. Hopefully, maybe you can just get to a Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer and just start pounding is probably what you want to do, but you have to think about those back row cards as well. How is your Go Format dueling day going? Dude, my day has been spectacular, dude. It's been good. It's been a good one. It's been a good day. Today was a good day. The weather, the sun, I don't know if you guys can see behind me. The sun is out. The sun is shining. Okay. I had some great Go Format dueling sleep last night. Didn't rock, didn't roll, didn't turn. Just like a light, like a rock. I was out all the way and woke up to this Go Format dueling morning. Came out, had some good cuisine. Didn't have to go to work. Oh, man, gunshot. For not going to work. Where my gun at? Where is it at? You know what I'm saying? And we're going to flip the Majeo here. We're going to flip it. We're going to flip it. When the sun's up, I'm up. When the sun's out, I'm out. That's just how it is as AJT goes for a second installment of the Pot of Greed. And you know how it goes. When pot is down, you're going to feel great. 25 cards left in deck. You're going to think about it here. You've got the breaker, the magical breaker's looking for a clean double plus. You need TT here, and there it is. He did have it. So TT is going to be able to crash this position. You're still down insane, down Omega at no fault of your own. You know what I'm saying? Pot and Charity and you know what I'm saying? Pot and Faith are going to do that to you most of the time. It happens. That's part of the game. We accept that. You accept that. So now you just have to continue to try to weather and see if you can get into those hit points. When I'm down like this, I just try to get into the life points. And sometimes while stuff goes down is AJT is not going to put any more cards into the field of play. We're just going to go ahead and discard those 2 Thunder Dragons. Now that's an interesting technique. That is an interesting. Maybe you can't be bricked up that hard. Ayo, pause. Hey, no pause, no pause there. As you're going to go and rip your own torrential tribute there. As you're going to go ahead and rip your own TT there, maybe just trying not to give up any value to another pro set heavy storm, perhaps, as you just bring the Ninja Grandmaster in, and the Nano is going to just send. Black Luster is down, and this dude can win through whatever, and you got to trap that shoot. That is a problem, okay? This is problematic. You need to figure out something quick. You need a snatch deal. You need that bad boy to resolve. Okay, and you're going to send your BLS back to the deck. This is a problem. You got a lot of cards in your hand, but you got the fucking you got the big pimper on the field. You got the pimp pumpernickel. Brian Pumper is on the field right now, and this dude can end games solo. You don't give a damn about a pot of greed, a Trinity, a nothing. Okay. This dude can absolutely get after it as you're going to go ahead and get another plus value on banishment of the GK Spy. Summon freely into the back row. So you know what those cards are as you're not even going to shift the Black Lesson one to defensive posture. You're just going to pound on in for 1600. And you need a snatch deal yesterday. You need it now. You need a structured settlement and you need cash now. As Graceful Charity is going to be played here in the first main phase for AJT. 3 cards are added. You need it now. My insiders, the decks are open and public. Okay, both duelists know the contents of each other's deck. I showed them in the beginning of the stream. What I can do is show them to you after this match. So when this match ends, I'll pull them up for you and all the other duels out there who didn't get a chance to see them. So just let this match subside and I'll show them to you. As Kiko the Ghost Destroyer is going to land, we're going to punch on in to this tribal one, banishing some more units from the GY, shift it over to the second main phase, and then we're going to bring out Chaos Sorcerer here. So Chaos Sorcerer is going to be able to cleanly remove this Blacklisted Soldier from the equation. If you don't have an answer for it, main phase 2, summon. We're going to think about it here. And Nano's running some numbers. Probably thinking if the Solemn is good. Let's see. We're going to see if that summon is okay. We're going to think about it. Chain to sort target. It's ring on BLS. Ooh, and we'll book your own. Ooh. Oh, but you do have the wing blast. We're still in this. AJT is still in. That is one of the saddest feelings, but you're fine. You thought about this. And you'd rather live to fight another day, and this is a really strong wing blast. But you had the snatch steal from the floorboard. The snatch steal from the ground floor feels so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They were attacking into the Kaiku Ghost Destroyer, doing a little bit of damage. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes, dude. This is a roller coaster of emotions, dude. This is nuts, dude. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm sweating. And you know there's a Blacklisted Soldier on top of this damn deck too. He's not live. He's not live. He's not live. But man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. As you draw, you're gonna punch on in for 2300. MST is great. Call it a Haunted is going to be the play. We're going to grab back that little bitty Sangan in the battle phase, which is interesting here. Sangan comes back in the battle phase, which is interesting. Maybe the Nano might just, you already scheduled an attack, so you can't withdraw that and then go for, you already declared. So I think I don't know if you can go back in and try to utilize that effect here. I don't think you can. No, the attack has already been declared. Yeah, you cannot recall it and then go back. And I don't think you can go change your battle phase. So we're just going to go ahead and take the challenge here, smash on in to the Sangan, get a little bit of damage in the process, and AJT is going to be down. Whew, man, this that was, I don't think I've seen that. You had to force the book to save your life to stop your BLS. That was rough. That was a rough ride right there. He tried to clap so he can't banish them jeans. That's funny. That's funny, Billy. That's funny. That's funny. As we are sitting here, you do get an instant rebate on your snatch deal. We're thinking here in the M phase still as AJT is beginning to ponder. Whew. And we got the Wing Blast. Wing Blast, target your own Chaos Sorcerer, put it back to the top of your own deck. You know the hand is Blackluster Soldier without a doubt. You do get GK Spy back as well. And now you have a situation. Chaos Sorcerer is going to be down onto the field. One light, one dark. Chaos Sorcerer is back. We'll just battle into this set. It is going to be the Exile Force. Oh, Nano sets the Exile Force. That might have been a difference maker. You might want to keep that in hand, and then you could pop that thing later on. Oh my goodness. And now you have Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon access is going to be granted, and you're one dark away from freaking BLS and your way up out of this situation. So AJT needs to expressly hit the clock, and I think this might be close. You got a normal summon, and there it is. So AJT almost got taken out of that match, but man, oh man, that was a great freaking duel, dude. I'm sweating my ass off, dude. That was a freaking cool duel. Cool, oh, man. So the series is now tied, or not tied. The series is now 4-2 as we go on in to a match number 7. As the duelists are going to take a quick break, 5-minute break, and we'll stick around. I'm not taking no breaks. We're not taking no break. Are you kidding me? I'm not taking no breaks. As let's duplicate this. How do I do this? How do I do this? Copy and paste the reference. Boom. All right. Let's move this down here. Boom. And then and we cook. And we cook. And we cook. Oh, I'm cooking in the stream. I'm over here. Man, y'all can't see it. Oh, never mind. I talked too soon. Too soon. Y'all can't see it, but I'm absolutely going crazy on OBS right now. I'm going crazy on OBS right now. Y'all can't see it, but just know that your boy is going absolutely ape shit on OBS right now. I'm gonna pull the replay up real quick just so we can kind of just see if there's anything you guys would have done a little bit differently. I'm putting in fast forward just to and show both hands, just because they're about to start back here soon, and I don't want to miss any of the pulse pounding action. But man, oh man, that was that that was nuts. As we're gonna see. This is a great hand to start. I love having the Graceful Charity Thunder Dragon, and you got early BLS too, and you got the Light and Dark setup. You're feeling good. You're feeling good if you're AJT, and you got Trap Dust Shoot. It's gonna go off. Boom, bam, Pot of Greed, Upstart, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and set it all. I'm gonna set it and forget it. Not setting the tribe this time. That was neat. Got the top deck. Boom, pop that. Pot 2. We're gonna negate. No big deal. Bring we're gonna set the jog, flip the 2 spies, cram on in 26 24, bring it down to 26. Boom boom, set the TT MST, or set the Saku MST, thunder up, boom bam boom bam, jog. Dude, what if it have went Dawn right there? That'd have been pretty cool. As you go ahead and set the Rhoda, that's nuts. Tsukiyomi attack, mirrors down, breaker right off the top, dude. Dang. Breaker pop, smack, wing blast, Sook, attack, nothing, rotor for Don. Rough riding, dude. Get in there, Don. Boom. Wing blast, Don goes back to the top. Heavy is strong, Don, and that's going to be a GG. Can you please say the replay link for all of us? Of course. I'll put this. I should have them all. I should have them all. I should get them all and probably do something with it, but I will have this. Oh, get that out of there. Get that out of there. And then let's put this over here. Oh, get that out of there too. What am I doing? I'm just doxing my whole life, dude. You guys can see it, everything. You got, don't just delete that. Don't look at any of that stuff. Don't look at my copious notes I have here. All right, let's see if the duels are ready to start. Are they going to stick in game, or did they leave? Are they out of here? I'm gonna get out of here and see if they're gonna fire up a new one probably when they're ready to start back up. or did they just stay in there? I can't tell. Now I feel like watch. Let's see if they're still in. Let's see if they're still in. No, they got out of there. They are not in. So we're wait. They should be starting up here soon. They're just taking a quick 5 minute break, and then they're going to come back. The Nano is already hosting up again, and we're about to jump back in like we never left. This is going to be round number 7. This is going to be round number 7 of the series. And let me hop on in there. Where is it at? Get in there. Get your ass in there. All right, and we're in. We're in. We're in. All right. Whew, man, that match had me freaking sweating, dude. I was perspiring, bro. And I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know something about these Go format Yu-Gi-Oh cards, man. It just do something to me. I don't know what it is. I was out here stressing. JDZ, show the deck. Oh shit. I'm sorry. My bad. Let me do it real quick. Let me do that real quick. My bad. All right, so for the duels out there, they're about to get started. We are in game. Again, this is AJTBLS's deck right here. Pretty standard Chaos Turbo deck. I just want to bring your attention to the main deck Berserker Gorilla, the main deck Sakuretsu Armor, the main deck Mind Control, the main deck Spirit Reaper. Okay, probably sacrifice a little bit of speed for a little bit of endurance against the aggressive matches. I don't hate that. Also note the two trap that shoots in the main deck. Pay special attention to the one of Mystic Tomato as well, and the Zombirid one. All right, here is the Nano's deck list here. Here's the deck the Nano is playing. The Nano is playing, we're going to call that Chaos Warrior right here. I want to bring your attention to that there are no flip effect monsters in this deck, okay, at all. Okay, special attention is going to be paid to that Spirit Reaper in the side deck, that Mr. Tomato, and also the triple Solemn Judgments, which have been going out of their mind, berserko, insano, crazy this entire time. So we're about to get it in. The duelists have begun. We have AJT going first. T-set, pass, dust shoot, just like you absolutely want to do it. The little swordsman of Ale should be in just to make an appearance. I don't think that bad boy's coming in. I don't think the little swordsman's coming in. I think he's going to stay out. I don't think those skill drains coming in either. We'll see. We'll see. It's a long series. Maybe you might just start mixing it up just to try to throw curveballs. Make sure get your opponent off kilter a little bit. Maybe that could be a part of the Nano's plan. But what you guys can do though, do them a huge favor and go ahead and like this stream. It goes a long way. Share this stream. Get out there and tweet this stream. Anybody who doesn't even watch GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh, they're all going to be interested in seeing someone playing for some high quality GOAT format stakes. So go ahead and get on that like button, please. If you like what you see, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, I'll continue to do this because I don't mind. I don't mind bringing some GOAT format dueling action out to the GOAT world. As we're going to go ahead and gnome into a Don Zalug on a ripscapade. As Don's getting in for a quality rip, a little rip and a little dip is going to be called as your coin tossing over here. Double heads. We're going to rip the Sinister Serpent. So maybe I'm rolling the dice or something. Because that coin has got to get thrown right into the garbage can. If you're going to be in there ripping Sinister Serpents down a little, get your wake up, dude. I'm not paying you for that. Okay, I'm not paying you to take snakes out of people's hands. As we'll bypass. No, we're going to go ahead and play the Trap Does Shoot before the Serpent. We're still well within that standby phase. We're well within that standby phase, so you still will not be able to gain access to that Sinister Serpent, and HAT will be able to add to the hand, as the hand is Reaper, Dekoichi, Spy, and Sork. Very brown hand. Very brown hand, as Dekoichi is going to be the card that is placed back into the GOAT format dueling deck, and Sinister Serpent will be added. Needed a grudge matches. What's a grudge match? Almost like a grudge match, but with a hug. I like that. I know it's an unfortunate typo, but I'm gonna call it a loving grudge match. Thanks, Grumple, for bringing some love and positivity to the GOAT world. Appreciate that. Has the Little Swordsman of Ale ever seen play before? Yes. Little Swordsman of Ale has seen play. It has seen play in the capacity of it's great against burn. It's searchable with Rhoda, and you put it down. They put you in Ojama situation. You can pop those Ojama and punch on in for a bulky bit of beefy damage. I don't hate it. As we're going to continue on, Ninja Grandmaster is able to clean up this, Oh, and that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, but you really want to get that plus value with this Don Zalug. I don't hate it. I don't hate that at all. And maybe it could have been that Sinister Serpent down, as Don Zalou is going to get on in there for another rip. And then you're going to snatch the chaotic one from the hand as Don Zalou gets going crazy. That's a cool play. That's a cool play. Take a little bit of damage, and you're going to get in with the Don. I'd pay 1,400 to take one card out of my opponent's hand. I think I would. I'd take 1,400. If there was a card that says take 1,400 damage, but give your opponent 1,400 damage and take one card out of their hand, I think I'd play it. I really would. Maybe not. No, I wouldn't play that. I don't know. Because Don still has a body on the field, and that represents something too. I don't freaking know, man. You'd be the judge. You know what the hell I'm talking about. As Chaos Sorcerer number 2 is going to be found and limped on out into defense position here, as Ninja Grand Master is about to get yeeted into oblivion. No Solemn Judgment there. That could have been a back-breaking, pulse-pounding Solemn Judgment, as you're going to go ahead and pass on over to the Nano, who still has this slippery Sinister Serpent in attack position. Very vulnerable in the face of this set Mon, as we're going to continue to attack with Sinister Serpent. Ring the Sork, and then we'll get another Ripscapade on with the Don Zalou gets another card. It is a Thunder Dragon. So this Don has just gone plus ultra in this freaking game. Oh my goodness. This is the strongest, most robust Don Zalou I've seen in quite a little bit of time, as we're sitting here in the precipice, as you have to be forced to set. Thunder Dragon is going to be sent from hand to graveyard. You know what that set Mon is. This is a vulnerable position, as we tribute up the Dawn here. And then we're going to make a chaos play here. And AJT said, okay, enough is enough is enough. I've seen enough. As Dawn stonks is bye. We are bye. The Dawn Zalug, the one and only Don Zalug. I summon myself to the field. You guys know, you gotta know the vibes. You already know the damn vibes, dude.
The one and only Don Zalug.
You already know the vibes, dude. Nano went crazy on that one. Nano just went nuts on that one. Nano went hard on that one. Nano went freaking hard on that one. I ain't even gonna cap. You know, Nano just went kind of crazy on that one. As Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is gonna be spammed to slam pass on over. Fresh IRL in the building. What is up, big dog? I'm chilling. I am out here chilling in the GOAT world. You already know what time it is. We got AJT and the Nano is in the building right now. Match number 7. Nano just went crazy on that one. Donnie Z. Yeah, that was Donnie Z. That was, oh yeah. That was purple hair. The purple hair pimp right there. The purple hair pimp. The menace all the way from the dentist, dude. One-eyed, can't lose. Set Rhoda, play Rhoda. Don't hate it. We'll see who's going to grab coming on in from the deck to field. It's going to be that gang. It's going to be gang. Sexile Force. Spam, Prio, Pop. The Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer into a Trap Dust Shoot. It is 4-2 to Nano. This is match number 7. Nano's up a game. 4-2. 4-2 to the Nano. And he is up a game number 1. AJT has to just find some rhythm, just maintain some composure. The cards are kind of flowing. We're going to play the Solemn right there. That's half your health for a breaker and a normal summon. We'll pass back on over to the Nano. The Nano is active. One card is set onto the field. Okay, what is your final prediction? And the Dawn is back. Oh my goodness, we got to stop this guy. He can't keep getting away with this, as Sakuretsu Armor is going to put that bad boy right into his timely demise. Okay, so what's your final? I don't want to make any predictions because my predictions are always so off, and I don't want to give anyone the kiss of death. Not when there is this much GOAT format dueling bucks on the line. I don't want to give anybody any negative. Oh, but Gandalf's going insane through these back row right now. 2,300 double Saku. It's going to be what it is, as Chaos Horse is going to find his way to the graveyard as well, going 1 for 1. Team Bones Yu-Gi-Oh says, new to Go format. Are these players any good? Shifty, I'm not going to even... Shut up, Shifty. Come on, man. Let's be real. Shut up, Shifty. Let's be real. All right? You know who these duelists are. You know what time it is. AJT is a fantastic, prolific player. The Nano is a fantastic player. Out here getting busy. Both duelists champions in their own right. You know what I'm saying? FLC champions, both of them. as they're both pretty talented. They're both fairly talented. As you've seen, these matches have been incredible. Like if you go back and watch all these VODs and all these matches we've seen, they've all just been spectacular to watch. Both duos playing some very very high level Yu-Gi-Oh. As we're gonna punch on in for 14, Miss Tomato getting crazy as Thunder Dragon up for 2. Checking the GYs here. We got light and dark established now for AJT. You can get left and right with the Chaos Monster, and he will elect to do so. As Chaos Sorcerer spams himself into attack position, get a quality plus on the Mystical Tomato, pass it back on over to the Nano. The Nano has no light monster, so you can't make a Chaos rebuttal of your own, but you can play the Upstart Goblin. Give AJT a little rebate there. AJT is the 2-time? No, AJT is the 3-time. 3-time. He's 2-time GGP winner as well. So he is not unfamiliar with winning. But you're in a vulnerable position now as Thunder Dragon immediately is going to be banished due to its ability, and BLS is out, and we're entering into the main phase here. We'll see. As Chaos Source is going to get banished there with priority, as MST is also going to be played target Raigeki break. We enter into the first main phase. Nasty Night Ass pops the BLS. Thunder Dragon Tribute punch on in for 16 as the Nano's going through some good cards, being very aggressive, trying to get after it and just showing, you know what I'm saying, getting after it, putting these things down, trying to swing through these sets. And maybe that could be something you might want to not do as much as AJTBLS is crunching in with this Thunder Dragon, 3,200 points of damage, and the Nano is just going to be forced to go ahead and scoopity scoop and get on into a game 3. So, yeah, maybe that attack with 23 into that Saku, that sort could have probably got a little bit more mileage, I think, for the Nano. So I'm not saying that's a misplay or anything like that, but it's definitely something you might want to consider. You're beating the drum, you're playing with some tempo, you're getting aggressive. I mean, I guess you gotta kind of whoa there, boy, every now and then. Slow it down a little bit. AJT's like, we take those. I got the units. You just need to start piling on some wins now if you're AJT. BLS, as you're going to have to be in a go second position. This is another game 3. I believe most of these matches have gone to a game 3 type situation as well, as we're going to go ahead and Nano is going to set 1, pass it on over to AJT BLS, who is going to be on the play here. It made it to a main phase 1. Wow. So that's the first time I've seen one of these duelists make it to a freaking main phase 1 and not be trapped dust shot. So that's got to feel kind of good for the blue corner player. He's like, okay, he's not going to be able to see all my units. And I didn't open double Thunder Dragon. And I didn't have double Thunder. He doesn't know my units. As Travis Michael says, JDT, how do you deal with the toxicity that is on the ladder? I just laugh it off, man. I just laugh it off. I try to stay as patient as I can because they're wound up in the toxicity. There are a lot of new players that are on there. So I try to siphon through the toxicity and just new players. This can't be Don again. Don's got to be stopped. He cannot keep getting away with this. This Don is just getting active, dude. He is the most active Don I've seen. And this thing is getting in there, dude. You can't keep getting away with this. The purple hair, oh my goodness. We're rolling so many times, too. Good grief. Pick that card and keep it pushing. But it's and he has a Thunder Dragon. So Don's not really getting them, not hitting anything too good there. But I personally, I like to just stay patient as I can. You're going to go double daggers in 10. Gotta win. Oh, boom, boom. Never feels good. And it hits the GK spies as well. So this is going in as Donnie Z is going to continue the momentum into the hand. We're flipping coins this time. Don is flipping and dipping, and you're going to be able to ripping. What are we taking here? Closest to deck. And it's going to be another Thunder Dragon. So Don's only ripping some Thunders here. AJT needs to figure this out. Do you have no Darks either? Your GK Spies didn't last, but you have Tribe Infecting Virus, which is strong. You need this to not get hit with Solemn, like right now. You need, oh my goodness. And that's 4,000 life points. AJT is on the ropes. Donnie Z is looking for a clever rip, and that is going to be a GG as the Nano will take another match win. It is going to go up to 5-2. 5-2. My GFC Don is the father of all Dons, as we have the Nano will be going first this time, as it was agreed upon that both duelists will go back and forth who goes first throughout each match. And Nano's up 5-2. Whew. Whew. Will we see? I just showed the deck list, but if you keep asking, we'll try to get those out again. I'll just keep showing them as we have breaks, maybe during side decking. Just remind me when we go to side decking. I'll pull them up again for everyone who's just coming in a little bit later, so we can continue to show. I quit, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh man, oh man, oh man, this game is so hard, dude. Oh, duo rip pot is like the worst, dude. But you did have charity. So you had pot, charity, and you had Thunder Dragon. You're vibing, dude. You go second half, pot get duoed, pot gets duoed, and you're vibing. No big deal. You're going to keep thugging. No big deal. As you're going to go ahead and set one card onto the field of play. 1, 2. And you had Surface. Well, that's not a bad hit. That's not a bad hit. But I hate getting my damn Trinity duoed, man. Let me eat, dude. Let me eat. I want to eat, dude. Let me freaking eat, please. Stop taking all my cards, bro. Yeah, we're still chilling here in the first main phase. And you got a Magician of Faith here, too. So you really, really take these. No Solemn Judgment to be had, as you're going to get another installation of Graceful Charity. So just like that, you're up, up, up. Electing to go for the charity, not the pot. See some more cards. You already have Serpent Rotation. You can't be mad at the way that this game has shaken out for you. As you kick the Sinister Serpent, kick the Thunder Dragon, and you are vibing, and you got your own Delinquent Duo. So just like that, you took a sad situation and you flipped it right on his head just based on the good law of the world. And now you are rolling, hit a 3, taking that middle set. It's going to be a Chaos Sorcerer. You're going to kick the Tribe Infecting Virus, and you're going to probably eat 300 points of damage as you go down to 6,700. All right, we're going to go over and set one monster on the field, pass back on over to the Nano. Now the Nano's precariously perched in a compromised position, because if that's another Magician of Faith, you're like, oh God, how do I win? As you're going to add another card from deck to hand via taking a jog into the reinforcements of the army. And is the boy coming back again? No, just the exiled Sexile. It's going to hit the field. Let's see if we get greedy here, or we just go for the Popsky. And it will be the Popsky. Target the set. It's going to be the GK Spy. It's going to be the GK Spy. Congrats for the channel. Thanks for keeping me company. Of course, Luigi. Luigi Filipponi. Of course. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for keeping us company. Make sure you guys are liking this stream. Okay. There is a disparity in the ratio of watchers and likers. You know what I'm saying? We need those to at least be 50-50. I would like it to be a 1-for-1 type situation, but we're not even at a 50% like to watch ratio. Can we please get some support on that? It would go a long way for me and everyone else. All you gotta do is like it. Cost you nothing. The ads are off, so there shouldn't be. If anyone's getting any ads on this, let me know, and I'll make sure the ads are completely turned off as well. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do, you don't have to watch no ads. You don't have to click no buttons. You don't have to no mid rolls or nothing like that. It's just all for you to just come out here, like this stream, and hang out, comment, stay a while, and do your own thing. Liking the stream helps the entire GOAT dueling. Yes, the whole GOAT format dueling world will help if you like the stream. No big deal. It goes a long way. As the Tooth is in the booth, the Tooth is in the building. What is up, Bluetooth? Out here doing your thing. What is happening, Bluetooth? Please like the stream. As Sangan is now active in attack position, this guy's going to be a little bit of pressure coming on in. AJT has got to be comfortable with this position, as you're in the first main phase. Sangan gets in for 1,000, cleanest 1,000 you're ever going to take, and you set one behind it. Getting ready for PWCQ 48. Are you locked in, Bluetooth? Are you going to take this thing down? I need you playing. I need you. If this tournament just does not execute because we don't have the staff to do it, I need you to just mark and bypass all that and just continue to focus on your duel. I'll make it happen. We'll find some people to help. We're going to make this thing go, but I don't need you out here hustling and bustling and trying to play at the same time. I appreciate you doing that though, man, because that was too much to handle. As you're going to have to solemn the heavy storm just to save all your back row. AJT's fine with that. AJT's fine with that, as this Sangan is turning from some fake pressure to some real deal pressure as you pound on in for 1,000. We're going to take the MST here, targeting the center set. It is the no men of crossout, which was left in. Okay, that's a brought in no men of crossout. So AJT is starting to mix it up. Is this match one? Am I tripping? This is oh, this is 1-1. Okay, this is match number one. This is new match one, right? That's probably why. That's in there. But unless AJT is just mixing it up a little bit, AJT could be mixing it up a little bit and trying to put those knocks in. But I doubt he would leave those in. As Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer, is going to find himself onto the field, and we're going to go into this Sangan here, bunching into the Sangan, which is dangerous, I think, because now you give AJT speed run to a Sukiyo Flip Me, if that's where he wants to go with it. But we're going to elect to go Spirit Reaper with it instead. And then you're going to go ahead and Thunder up here in your second main phase, adding 2 Thunder Dragons. Is Suk already gone? Yeah, Suk could have been a game-breaking card. As you're able to play the Trap Does Shoot. Maybe there's already a Tsukiyomi in hand. We'll see. As Daily Yellow says, thanks for reminding us about the like. Oh, of course. That's what I have to do. People just sit here and kind of chill sometimes. Oh, no. That's interesting. That's a tremendous misplay there, as you kind of got caught up in the moment. Let's see. As got caught up in the moment, he just forgot to declare that Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer effect. He might be tired. He could be tired, but this is the time that he plays, man. He might be tired, but still, you gotta play your cards right. Game on. Get your game on. Gotta play your cards right. It happens. Kaiku's effect is not mandatory. Okay, that is an optional type thing. You don't have to do it. So, 1,000. Yeah. When you got this type of scratch on the line, you gotta come with it, dude. You cannot be tired, as we're gonna go for game here, and the Nano has to be like, okay, we got out of that. I'm out of that. I lost it. I gotta just take a couple deep breaths, relax, re-engage, lock in. People make mistakes all the time. No one is perfect, but you gotta banish with that Kaiku the Ghost. It did not come up. It did not come up. So it is gonna be what it is. He did like 2 to 3 misplays. I've been watching, but now I'm sure the guy is getting tired. He's been playing a pretty tight game. He's playing a tight game. That was a misplay. The other ones I think could be a little give and take. You know, maybe it is, maybe that, but not bashing there. I think you got to. It's very, very late midnight. It's very late Italian time. But again, I don't know the Nano schedule. And this is a time that both of these duels agreed upon. So I know that this is the time that he played in the last chance qualifier, and he played at an incredibly high level in that tournament. So maybe this is just the time that his life is set up. People work graveyard shifts and swing shifts and, you know, weird schedules all the time. So maybe this might be the time that the Nano is good. It's good for. Oh, this is match number 8, right? Am I bugging? Yeah, this should be match number 8, right? Nano is up 5-2. This is match number 8. I never updated it, so let me do that real quick. I never updated it. My bad, folks. This is actually match number 8. Boom. Boom. All right. Boom. All right, match number 8 as the Nano has spammed Sangin into attack position and played a trap dust shoot of his own. Thunder Dragon is about as dumb a card that could exist. Damn. Shots at Thunder Dragon, dude. For no reason, dude. For just being a guy, dude. Shot the shots at Trogdor for absolutely for just existing, dude. His sheer existence has just been called into question by Wes Fowler, saying that is the dumbest card ever seen. As have we seen any skill drain in any of these games? We have not seen skill drain being added just yet. Can you add the numbers next to their names to denote what game they are on? It gets confusing since they are playing multiple. Maybe not. I will update the stream next time. If I try that, my OBS is going to get fried. But I will. I will just say that this is game 2, and AJT won game number 1 of match number 8. So I'll try to keep a note of it. But if I try to update my Streamlabs right now, I will lose it, okay? As Donzaloo is going to find his way to the graveyard via Sakaretsu armor. You got to get this asshole out of here. Light and Dark is established, though. Light and Dark is up. And we are in the first main phase. AJT continuing to set. Skill Drain is also very good against control. I'm learning. I've learned that by going to my GOAT format local scene. I'll play control a lot. Chaos Control, Go Control. And Skill Drain Zombies is the meta. And I be getting my back absolutely kicked in, dude. I get RKO'd and Diamond Cut all the way the hell up out of those tournaments sometimes. Skill Drain destroys me, dude. It feels so bad. Summon Tsukiyomi and they Skill Drain you. You're like, oh. Ryukogi, oh. Pyramid Turtle, oh. Don't feel good. Flip GK Spy here into attack position. Add Spy is going to be the play. As Thumbs Up is going to be all around, as we'll set another monster in defense position as Spy remains active in attack mode. We're going to pass back on over to the Nano, who has 5 cards in hand. AJT holding 2. GK Spies holding down the position. One set monster can't lose. Milo says, add Roy Decree's main deck for your GOAT control dueling deck. I ended up going that route. I ended up because I just got tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just, you know what? I'm tired of losing. Ugh. I hate exiling the Sangin. Nana's got to be gritting his teeth on that as Sangin gets a plus value and a normal summon. I ended up adding Fusilier, the dual mode beast. I ended up adding Brain Control. I ended up adding Jinzo, and I ended up adding Road Decree as well. And that got me over. That got me there. That was a difference maker. That had no answers for it. And I also side decked Smashing Ground as well. And that sealed the deal. That was all I needed. I got the dub, and I was happy with myself. As Chaos Sorcerer is going to hit the field, Heavy Storm is strong. We'll negate it. Pay 4,000 to protect the 1 card to the column right of Chaos Sorcerer as we set 1 more card on the field. Chaos Sorcerer looking to engage in another plus, as he often does. Let's see if it happens through battle or through banish, and we'll elect to go banish on the GK Spy. Enter into the second main phase. Enter into the second main phase, and we'll just pass it on over. As Wes says, I never go anywhere without my Lightning Vortex, dude. Lightning Vortex is good. I think I had it in my side deck. I keep Lightning Vortex in my when I play Chaos Control. I think I have it in the side deck. It's great against Reasoning Gate, and it's good just against. I think it's not bad against Turbo, honestly, because they, especially like some of the not high, like extremely high level Chaos Turbo players, but some of like the mid level Chaos Turbo players or newer players, they will swarm the field like crazy. They'll have their spies set up, like playing to huge TT plays all the time. They have like spy, Dekoichi, whatever. Like sometimes 4 or 5 zones are just filled, and you hit them with a timely Vortex, dude, or a timely TT or something, and they're just instantly in shambles, hands just depleted. So I think it's a good card. Vortex is kind of tragically underutilized sometimes. As DD Warrior Lady is going to hit into the Magician of Faith there. So Magician of Faith gets a little Heavy Storm back, and Chaos Sorcerer goes on into the set monster well, and that is going to be the Spirit Reaper. You would have much rather had that attack order go off in different ways if you were in fact a Nano, but we're going to pitch it back on over to AJTBLS. Wait a minute, was that Faith just camped out on the field? Like, not, that's pretty cool. Just having it there for a turn or so. I don't know if it was, I can't recall. I need to pay attention. I'm talking about my locals over here. As the heavy storm, it's going to rip the MST off the board, and Tribe Infecting Virus is tough. Pitch, and we're going to declare Warrior, it looks like, instead of Spellcaster, and that's why, as AJT is going to take victory in match number 8, and we're going to move it up to 5-3 as we go on into match number 9. It looks like, as we're going on into match number 9, perhaps I go first. Break. Oh, so I think they're taking another break. They're taking another quick break. So for all those duelists out there, we'll take a little break as well, and I'll show these deck lists again. So again, for everyone who's been asking, we're going into match number 9. The score is 5-3. Nano is still ahead. AJT is trying to catch up. So 5-3. And here are the deck lists again for everyone who's just tuning in. Here are the deck lists again. AJT playing Chaos Turbo. Check it out. Take some time to look at that at your own GOAT format dueling pace. Take a screenshot if you need to. AJT, Chaos Turbo. Okay. All right. Everybody got a little dose of that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Nanos deck next. Here is the Nanos deck list right here. As the Nanos playing Chaos Warrior right there. Okay. Got those Dust Tornadoes. You got those Sakuretsu Armors. Those are the skill drains we were just talking about. Double the Book of Moon. So really, Nano's playing with, I don't know if how many cards that the Nano is bringing in, or I have seen some change-ups there that he's throwing with this side deck. AJT as well. Let's check out AJT's side deck while they're taking a quick break. AJT's side deck isn't looking like, there's not a lot of cards you can bring in to help yourself out. You can bring in the Sakuretsu Armor, maybe the Book of Moon if you want. The Zombira can definitely come in. The Kaikus can definitely come in. The Jinzo is pretty strong. Maybe. I mean, who do you guys think has the advantage deck-wise? Who do you guys think has the advantage deck-wise? Not player-wise, not skill-wise. The tail of the tape only. Looking at the decks only, who do you guys think has the better deck? Just let me know out there in GOAT World. And I want to hear from you guys, man. Nano has a clear deck advantage. A clear deck advantage. Wow, I don't think it's that clear. I don't think it's that clear. I think it might be a little more even than you think. I don't know. What are those traps in AJT's sideboard? Let's see. I'll pull it back up one more time. We got a little bit more time, so I'll pull it back up. I'll keep a sharp lookout for the hosting section as AJT's side. So I'll pull up here. AJT's side. Which ones are you talking about? The side traps, we have Call of the Haunted. We have Hollowed Life Barrier. Is that the one? Hollowed Life Barrier. Hollowed Life Barrier is a normal trap card. Discard 1 card. You take 0 damage that turn. It's kind of like a fake Wabaku because your monster can still die. No battle damage, no burn damage. This is a great card for burn. It's also a pretty decent card against like OTK style strategies, Reasoning Gate. And also it's pretty decent against Royal Magical Library, but we're not going to talk about that too much. And hopefully no one elects to play that dumbass deck, but that card is actually pretty decent against that. Carl just says whack and nothing else, dude. Just whack. I think it's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. It's nice when it's popping off, dude, as the Nano is back from his break and hosting up. As Jake the Snake says, you hate this or you love this. You love this or hate this. I think this is a good time as the Nano is hosting up. So let's go ahead and get back to the dueling screen, and we'll be ready to duel here in just a moment. As AJT's break is over, the Nano is hosting. As soon as they jump in, I'll jump in right behind him as Game Time Michigan is in the building. Yo, what is up, Game Time? Out there, GGP host in the building. We got to get back to Game Time. We got to get back to Detroit. That was one of the better GGPs we had this season. It was really cool to see what they had hooked up for us out there as the Nano. Man, I wish I could type, bro. I wish I could freaking type. It pisses me off when I see people out there rat-a-tat-tatting on the keyboard, and I'm struggling out here. As we're back in, AJT is going to be going first as per the rules. And we're going to go ahead and kick out two Thunder Dragon. Game Time says we're going to break 100 in the next one out here. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Let's go. Game time. We're trying to get crunk. We're gonna have the sign up sheets out soon. I was supposed to do it this week. I got caught up in some stuff. I've been doing a lot of streams, a lot of YouTube business. But now that we're going to be done with that for a little while, I am going to focus on getting those sign up sheets out for the GGPs. And Game Time Detroit is going to be on the circuit. So if you guys are in Detroit area and you want to get your IRL Yu-Gi-Oh on, look out for Game Time Michigan. It's going to be out there. It's going to be lit. That was one of the good ones. We had a good one out there. The score is 5-3. We are in match number 9. The score is 5-3. The Nano is up 5-3 in match number 9. As AJT is thinking here, as the hand is Ninja, TD, TD, OC, TT, and Ring. As Thunder is going to be added from deck to hand. Sounds good. You like to get two. I'm going to talk to the staff about it. We're trying to at least prioritize one per location to just make them a little more grand, so like, hey, this is the Detroit event. Like, you got to be in Detroit. Okay, this is the Chicago event. This is, just one per location instead of just having so many at one place. But if we can't have an opening, if you sign up for one, then the next one, you might get bumped like to the back of the line. And if there's no other people, then we'll do Detroit 2 or something like that. So we'll for sure you guys are getting one. But we'll have to look at the numbers and see if we can jam a Detroit number 2, because we want to make sure we're spreading it out evenly across the GGP locations. As Graceful Charity is going to be up. We had Austin. Austin happened last year. Two different stores hosted in Chicago. Would you limit it to only one? I would personally, I would like to have one. I would like to have it, the one in Tingley. I would like, am I saying it right? I would like to have it there, because that's where they've been going down. But again, I'm not saying, Chicago won, that's it. I mean, we have to go where the people want to play, obviously too. So but I do want to have it to where, like, you'll never see like two YCSs in the same city. You just won't see it. You won't see, two major anything like, the Super Bowl won't go to the same city twice. It's just one. And it makes that one event that much more special, and more people, in my theory, would be more likely to travel to that because it's just a one time instead of I don't know. I could be wrong, but anyway, back to the action. As both duelists get a trap dust shoot off the board, played and laid, as we're going to go for a snatch steal. Snatch steal takes over the Thunder, Tribe Infecting Virus. Takes over the Tribe. So Tribe's on the field. Snatch Tribe. We got a double Tribe again. Not too often you see that. We've seen it twice in this one GOAT format dueling stream. Love to see that. Double Tribe trying to clap on in for 32. Anyways, next year should be great for GOATs. Glad to have an awesome community such as this. I agree. GOATs is up. I believe that in my heart. And a lot of people may not agree. There are other retro formats that are having some great effects as well. I think retro is just up across the board, as Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is going to be able to clean up this tribe relatively easy and get some quality banishments in as well. I think retro is up. All we need, Game Time, all we need is for Konami to just mess up one more time. I think if Konami messes up one more time with one more set or one more ban list or one more missed opportunity, I think retro takes over. I think it's that. I think it's just that. I think as soon as they get one more flub, I think it's done deal. One more bad set, one more messed up ban list, one more money grab. I think retro is blowing up. I really do, because people are going to get tired of it. People are going to not have the money to keep doing this over and over and over again. As Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is going to be taken back Ring of Destruction takes out the Thunder Dragon. Nano is sitting at 1,000 life points, very vulnerable life points, and Ring is going to go for Ring for game, and Solemn is going to be snapped almost immediately as Nano goes down to 500. Solemn Judgment again. Solemn Judgment again, as you're going to be able to take over the graveyard. All monsters are going to be banished there. All going to be banished. And then you got reinforcements of the army is going to be laid and played. Donnie Z is back on the scene again, and that's going to be a GG1. So Nano takes game number 1. Yeah, that's one of the huge benefits of retro. We're talking any retro you want to play. We're talking Ghost. We're talking Critter. We're talking Chaos format, Yada format, Yugi Kaiba, whatever you want to play. Edison, Hat. You buy those cards. You buy those cards once. You got those cards, and that's it. It's not changing. The ban list's not changing. It's done. It's locked in, and you can play from now until the end of time. Nothing's gonna. The card's gonna be there. The formats may change, or the ban list, or the meta may change based on the cards that people choose to play at that time. But the game is locked in. The current game, they're constantly just coming out with new stuff, and they're banning, and it's gonna burn people out. AJT gets Graceful Thunder again. How many cards was that? Okay, that's going to kick 2 on out to the bin. Milos asks, do you play modern JDZ? No, I don't. I wish I could. As I'm immediately just retracting myself. I'm going against myself right away. But I wish I could. I wish I could. But I cannot. I literally cannot. I simply cannot. I wish I could. It seems intriguing. I watch the streams. It looks fun. It looks interesting as hell. Like, to hear people talking about it, hear the commentators talking, I'm lit. I'm watching it. Somebody got Exodia. I was like, man, I'm pumped for this. As you're going to exile the Sangan again. AJT is getting supreme mileage out of this damn Sangan, as Exile Force just loves jumping on this critter, it seems. As you put Sangan into the graveyard, add a card from your deck to hand again. Yeah, Advance looks fun as hell. Like, it looks very, very interesting, and if I could play it, I would. As you're going to just go ahead and grab the Spirit Reaper. Let's see if we're going to get in there and get a Reap in. As Reaper is down, Reaper is in, and Reaper is reaping, taking control of 1 card from your hand now, as the Nano is losing to Don. So Don getting ripped by the Reaper is just poetic justice. You know what I'm saying? The Don, who's been reaping so much, gets reaped himself. Don't fear the Reaper. The Grizzly Reaper is mowing. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. There is no knowing where we're rowing or which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is there a hurricane blowing? Not a speck of light is showing, so the dangers must be growing. Are there fires of hell glowing? Is the Grizzly Reaper mowing? Yes. For the rowers keep on rowing. And they certainly are not showing any signs that they are slowing, as Kaiku and Sangan together in harmony bash in for 2,800 points of damage. You get that Sangan out of there, or you get that Serpent out of there. You get that Dawn out of there. And you're going to go for a Pot of Greed, just like Yugi used to do it. But you have this very troubling Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer in attack position. You got this... You got this troubling Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer in attack position. That was a no. That was a poem. That was a poem. That was a poem by, what is it? Roald Dahl, the dude from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Man, y'all need to get some culture, is what it is. Y'all are a bunch of cultureless swine out there. Y'all are some cultureless swine out there. That's what it is. The Grizzly Reaper is mowing. That's I'm telling you. That scene, it lives with me, okay? That scene lives with me. Going on the SS Wonkatania, okay? Headed from the chocolate room to the inventing room. You go through the tunnel. And he hits you with that poem, dude, and it just wilds out. Dude, that's what I think. Whenever someone's summoning Reaper on me, I think that it comes in my mind. It's in my brain. Whenever, just know that about me. As you're going to show the strength of this Mystic Tomato again, will you continue to battle? Will you battle into this Sangan? Will you battle? Or will you show some tactical patience and not battle? AJT, do you want your car? And we're going to elect to battle. I don't know. Maybe I don't battle there. Maybe I don't battle because this Spirit Reaper could come on and stifle your advances. But maybe AJT has a wing blast or something like that. That tunnel is bad vibe, dude. That tunnel was lit, dude. Willy Wonka was lit as hell in that tunnel. As Magician of Faith is going to be immediately grabbed from the deck and potentially set onto the field. Thunder Dragon is going to be placed into the graveyard and added 2 more to the hand. Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is still up there, so you don't have to worry about BLS coming down anytime soon. If you're AJTBLS, you have to be comfortable in this position as you are able to flip Magician of Faith with the greatest of ease. Flip the Magician of Faith with the greatest of ease to grab back probably some more good trend. Graceful Charity is going to be the play. I would have crushed those Oompa Loompas. Dude, fun fact. I watched the story, and about that scene we're talking about when he's on the boat, that Oompa Loompa apparently thought he was actually driving the boat, but it was on a rail system going through there. He thought he was really whipping that boat, dude. Poor Oompa Loompa. Poor Loompa, dude, out there in Loompan land. With the rotten vermicious canids, dude. Come on now. As we're going to smack on in to the Spirit Reaper with the horn swaddles and the wang doodles and the rotten vermicious canids, dude. What you guys know about that? Y'all need to get some damn culture, dude. I'm telling you right now. How crazy was the board go right here? That's why you play it. Reaper is the board every day of the week. As we got Spirit Reaper, he's able to do the thing, stall this position, and then Breaker is buff. Buff Breaker, you reveal Mirror Force off Graceful Charity. So Nano has a think here. Has to thinkity think. And we're just going to TT blinkety blink, blow up the situation right quick. Boom, boom, boom. Blow up the board. Normal summon has been secured. Get back the Sinister Serpent. You're at 3,900. Can Blacklusted one? No, we got a double dip on the Kaiko chip. Is there a Blackluster to join this guy? And there is not. Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is alone inactive in attack position. And we're getting some quality pillage on this GOAT format dueling GY as AJT is in the commanding position with this Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer. As we end the second main phase, Nano's on the play. 2,100 finds the Gracha. Graceful Charity is up right when you need it every damn single time. I hate this game so damn much. I'm telling you, it's so bad. But no. We're going to kick the 2 Thunder Dragon. And Kaiku for Kaiku will bump Coconuts right here, it seems. Let's see if that goes through. And that will not. We'll just take a ring here. We'll put a ring on it. And we'll just get a cheeky dub as AJT will even the score. And we're going to yet another match number 3. Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire here in match number 9. This is getting lit. This set has been lit. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. I am on eggshells. AJT's life points have been let's see if we can get his life points are out of whack. Let's see if we can get a refresh in real quick. Let me see if I can hit up AJT real quick. Just tell him to refresh because your life points are messed up. I'll send a message. All right. I'm just gonna ask for AJT to do a quick little refresh real quick, and see if he'll do it because his life is messed up there. The score of the matches is currently Nano leads 5-3, and this current match is 1-1. We're in game number 3. Oh, he says it's good for him. Oh, it might be me. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna refresh. My bad. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna refresh real quick. I don't know why. I don't know why. What's wrong with me, folks? I'm sorry. My brain's been off, dude. I only had a little bit of coffee today. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, folks. Please forgive me. All right, let's see. We have. So they're pausing the action real quick. We're gonna get back in there in just a moment. All right, and we are back. Okay, cool. And game pause. Thank you for waiting. All right, nice. All right, so we are back and we are better than ever. We are back and better than ever, and we are locked in. We are locked in. Okay, AJT slowly chipping away at the lead. They started 4-1 today. Yeah, AJT is coming back slowly but surely. But Nano is he had some good matches early. As AJT, maybe AJT's found the path to victory. As maybe you have to just out aggro the aggro style deck. As Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is down, slamming and spamming. The Nano has Kaiku on Kaiku again, as we're going to try to bump coconuts yet again, and the coconuts will bonk, as put both Kaikus into the GOAT format dueling graveyard. All right, we have Graceful Charity here. AJT, first to break some parity, hits the first trend piece. Hits the first piece of trend, and we will ponder on what those discards are going to be. I wish I gotta get faster with him game time. If I can get faster with him, it's over. As Reaper is going to go ahead and get into the hand space again, trying to get another quality rip. Let's see what the grab's going to be. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a TD. So Reaper getting a reap on the TD. Was the TD spent? Interesting. Are we sitting on triple Thunder Dragons right now? Are we holding triples? We can't be holding triples. That's nuts if we're holding triples. That's insane. If we're holding triples, that's nuts if we're holding triples. I don't think we've, because that's crazy. What happened? Am I missing something? Oh, he sent back Thunder? Did he have what happened? How are we ripping Thunders? Because Reaper was able to pillage and take a Thunder Dragon from hand, and there was no Thunder Dragon in the graveyard already. So that only leads me to believe that we're holding triples. Triple TD, am I missing something? As we got in phase is going to be called. The Nano is on the play in the first main phase. Game 3 opening triples can't be the way. I'd never play a damn Thunder Dragon again. I'm trying to say I've opened triples before. That feels so bad. That is a very, very, very bad feeling. As we're going to go Nobin across out. The Nano still vibing. I think the Nano might have just went triples right there. We'll find out here soon. I could have missed something. I don't know. I could be bugging. I do be out here tripping sometimes, but man, oh man, it is going to be what it is. As we're in the first main phase, he held it for some reason. No chance. I've only seen that once. I think the only reason held it, a Hail Thunder. I don't think you're holding. I don't think the play is ever go first, hold Thunder, unless you're holding triples, right? I mean, even if you open doubles, you want to get the other one out of there because you don't want to draw triples. He didn't want to show the light. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. I could be bugging. I think if I get the Thunder Dragon, I'm just going to play that damn thing and just be done with it and not get reaped. And now you're sitting here with 2 bricks in your deck. That's even worse. But we'll see. We'll find out. We'll check the tape. We'll check the tape after the match. He might have Thunder, 2 Sork, 1 BLS, something like that. There's no reason not to use it unless you have 2 and you want 1 to get dust shot back to the deck. Or you're just holding triples, dude. As you're going to go ahead and set another monster onto the field, pass back on over to the Nano, who is entering into the first main phase. And you're going to upstart, find another card. Find a Pot of Greed as well. Okay, so even if you did, you kind of were able to find some good units here, and you're able to continue to duel. So whatever your situation is, you have Chaos, which is active right now, and you have 6 cards in hand, and you're vibing. And you are vibrating as you're entering into you're still in the first main phase here, trying to figure out how you want to break down this 1 card position that AJT has established. Checking opponent's GY. What do you got in here? No light yet for AJTBLS. Playing around second Kaiku by holding. I think that's next level. That's next. He just had no defense to put onto the board. That's next level. Maybe I should probably start doing plays like that. But I just live. Maybe when I'm playing, that's probably why I don't like Turbo too much, because I play very hand to mouth. I just play the cards that I'm dealt. I get a freaking, and we're gonna kick a second Thunder. So there is Thunder 2 right there, and Chaos Sorcerer is Splash. So that was one Thunder, and Thunder 2 was pitch. I think he opened triples. Because had you had second Thunder, now there's definitely no reason to hold second Thunder. Come on now. There's definitely no reason to hold second Thunder. You're definitely gonna kick second Thunder and grab third Thunder, right? I think he's holding triples, dude. I think he came on in with triples, dude. Maybe he opened two and tried to get the second back to the deck with dust shoot. No chance. Maybe. I don't know. As we're going to go ahead and continue to draw, and we're going to continue to pound in with this chaotic one. Maybe he sided one out. There was some, I forget who was that Italian duelist that was talking about playing two Thunder Dragons for a while. That's some advanced technology, man. I don't know if that's the way. As AJT is going to disconnect here and get back in. Maybe. Maybe. There's another. So you think he opened? I don't know. Maybe I could be bugging. As Magician of Faith is going to resolve here, and you're going to get back another copy of Graceful Charity. Chaos Sorcerer will stick to the field. 6 cards. We'll set another one. Pass it back on over. There was a duelist. I forget who it was that had his 2 Thunder Dragon theory, and that could be something where if you have 2, and then you pitch and only add 1, your opponent will always think that you have double thunders in your hand, and that's something. There's something you can. There's some information that can be gleaned from that. Perhaps I don't agree with that by any stretch of the imagination, but BLS is going to hit the field, and we're going to think. Nano's thinking here in the summoning portion. Still, there has been no thumbs up exchange by either duelist as we're viewing the opponent's graveyard. Okay, and we'll just play the Solemn to negate the Blacklusted one. That was the light monster needed for a follow-up chaos maneuver. Keep that in mind, as Blacklusted Soldier is still indeed a light monster. Yo, if you side out 1 Thunder Dragon, then you can't open 3 Thunder. As we go ahead and Solemn Judgment that too. So now you're well within ring range, and Ring will absolutely get AJT all the way the hell up out of this match and get a cheeky dub. Let's see if that is going to be how this goes down. we are in ring range. The whole TD, if you have 2 TDs to hide how bad your hand is. But I'm saying, like, okay. I'm just thinking about the way that went down. Because so if he did have 2 TDs, he comes in, he reaps the hand, takes one of the TDs. At that point, you should definitely pitch another TD to get the third one from your deck to hand. There's no reason not to do that, right? Unless you have them already in your hand. So that is how that is going to go down, as we got 2 Thunder Dragons now in AJT BLS's hand. You're at 1725. Solemns are bad, dude. Solemns have been the difference maker in these matches. I think all of Nano's 5 wins have been riding that Solemn Judgment like a pony, dude. Like damn Genuine, riding that on that pony, dude. Riding that damn, saddling up those Solemn Judgments all the way to victory as back-to-back Solemns. But now you're well within the ring range, and that is a dangerous place to be. Solemn is overplayed. It's a very good card, man. It is a very, very good card. As Market says, Solemn is the best trap card after what's that? What is that? Best card of the format. Okay. I think Solemn I think Ring is a little bit better, in my opinion. I could be mistaken. I think Ring of Destruction is a little bit better than Solemn Judgment. And not a lot though. Not a lot. I think Ring is freaking nuts, dude. Ring is ridiculous. As we're going to go ahead and go priority, pop, and chain Wing Blast on the set. It's MST. Target your set, and it will be Call it Haunted, calling back Thunder Dragon, and that is going to be a GG. And that's going to be a GG. AJT gets the Dublisky. And that was really cool. AJ, he was able to play around the torrential tribute there by chaining to that effect. All right, so that's going to be a GG. And it was Ring, so you really had nothing going on over there. So they're going to do a rematch. Before they go in, I'm going to check this freaking replay. I have to look at it. It is 5-4. AJT is trying to tie this thing up. I got to look. I'm going to go right to game 3 real quick. I'm going to jump right on in to game 3 as we're going on in. Oh, duel still in progress. Son of, I'll look later. Okay. I cannot pull up the replay as the duel is still in progress. And we are in match number 10, folks. We are in match number 10, folks. AJT is trying to tie this thing up as we've jumped over to 5 and 4. Let's see. Where we at? Number here. And I'm just going to put this boom. And I'm going to do a quick little boom. 1. Oh, shit. There we go. 1-0. Come on, Streamlabs. Don't hold me, please. Let me live, bruh. Let me eat, please. All right, cool. And we'll just hang out here. I think we're ready to start. Let's duel. It's 5-4. 5-4. Who went first that last time? I can't remember. Who went first that last match? I can't remember. Somebody rewind. Let me see if I can rewind the stream. Oh, they agreed. They found it out. So Nano is going first. This is match number 10. And the series is tied 5-4 as we're going into match number 10. Okay, AJT is trying to even this thing on up. It's got to be Triple Thunder. That's the only thing to me that makes sense. Or it's just something else. I don't know. Maybe I think it's got to be triple. You got to go triples, dude. That's nuts, dude. Getting triples in a $1,500 freaking duel, that would just piss me off. Oh my goodness. Come on. I'd cut those damn Thunders into a billion pieces, man. I'd throw those things into a bajillion billion pieces. As AJT is going to send his Thunder Dragon back to the deck, as Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is in attack position, and Nano is running out of steam. AJT is starting to hit the rhythm a little bit, evening up the score. The score is now 5-4, as Upstart Goblin is going to add an additional 1,000 life points to the Nano's health. And Sangan is going to be spammed and slammed in attack position to a quick EP. Pass it on over to the Nano, whose draws has some information of what AJT has with the Trap Dust Shoot. Let's see if anything was written down. They did not write it down, so we don't know exactly what's in the hand as Delinquent Duo is going to be played here. It results in a 3. We're going to hit 1. It is the Sakuretsu armor, and then the MST will follow it up. So now that information is a little bit better as we're going to enter into the battle phase. Smack on into the Sangan, and he goes to the graveyard. You'll take 800 in the process. If you lose and your opponent open Triple Thunder, do you just quit or go sell insurance? Dude, I've won. I have won a match after opening Triple Thunder. I won that game. I opened Triple Thunder and I've won. It's happened. It has happened. I actually have a recording of that. And I put it on YouTube. So there's a video floating around of your boy JDZ opening Triple Thunder and still managing to get a cheeky dub in the process. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to plug anything, but it happens. It happens. The game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the game. You open Triple Thunder, you get some good cards to go along with it. You can make something happen. as Graceful Charity is going to be played now. So AJT is able to finesse the Sangan into a Serpent, into a Charity situation. But Charity pitched Serpent with Kaiku looming always feels a little sussy sus, if I don't say so my sussy self. As Kaiku, excuse me, is going to be hanging out there in attack position 1800, 700, the bead shaking menace, holding it down in this middle position. Phantom of the Opera right there, cummerbund and all, bead shaking, dangling, Mardi Gras style. Hopefully I'm not being insensitive. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get canceled. I'm sure this image is like means something to somebody. It looks very deliberate, and I'm over here just making light of the situation as Delinquent Duo is going to be played. So AJT makes a huge Trinity turn as we're going to send Snatch Steal and Torrential Tribute, two fantastic cards, are going to be sent off to the graveyard as we're still floating around in that first main phase. We'll bring out the Serpent, and then we'll try to take a cheeky TT, and it works. As Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer has been removed from the equation. You still have one card in your possession. The Nano is still hanging on to two. Serpent is definitely another. So that's something to think about. We're going to wait a minute. BLS has been spammed and slammed, and we're going to just send it, and Mirror Force will be the play. So BLS is going to be off the field. I guess you got to send it sometimes. Maybe you felt your opposition was going to remove some of those battle traps, but this is game number 1 of match number 10. So send it is the play. I probably would have. I guess you gotta live. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer comes back on you, and you're just like, what am I gonna do? That's a game we play as Kaiku number 2 is in your face, but Donnie Z is back on the case, and you do have the slippery Sinister Serpent that's going to insulate your other card. But let's see what the Don's going to grab, and it is the tribal one. So that is a little bit of tilt right there as the Serpent did not get ripped. Don Zalug is back on you, and Pot of Greed is played in the draw phase. So excited to put it down, and Nobleman Cross out, and the Don is going to get another one in as we're going to continue to rip and dip. 14 gets in, and the Serpent is going to be ripped from the hand. Why not? You're never milling. I'm not milling in a million years. I'm never going to mill, as Serpent will continue to be added back to the hand. Snatch Steal is going to be played on the Donnie Z. That's a good snatch. Let's see if this thing gets through. If that Don makes it to the other side of the field, you can pretty much guarantee your snatch will go plus. But 4,000 GOAT format dueling life points will say nay in this position. Graceful Charity is going to be ripped right off the top of that deck instantaneously, and Sinister Serpent and the Jar of Greed will go to the bin. Upstart will add another one. Is there a beater? Yes, there's a beater. The Breaker, the Magical, is going to be down. Don has nothing to rip, so he was going to go ahead and tangle this Serpent, and Breaker gets in for 1,900. AJT sitting at 25, adds the Serpent back. No Chaos is able to be played. We'll continue to set in distress, leaving one card in hand where Geki Break is going to send us right on in to a game number 2 of this match number 10 as AJT goes down to the Don again. Don Zalug has been punching the clock in this series too, man. Don's getting after the hitbox early with these quality rips. So we'll see what's going to happen in game number 2. But I still believe in this game 2 and 3. I think AJT has found some answers in the side deck, found a good strategy in these side decks to keep it a little bit more balanced. But we're going to keep rocking and rolling as AJT is going to be going first, as Thunder Dragon is up and active, adding how many? Let's count. 1, 2 from deck to hand. As we T-set, toss it on over to the Nano. As Mewtwo struck back, says JDZ, I could think of one situation in which you would mill with Don. If you also have Kaiku and you're doing damage with both, Don first, possibly mill Serpent, and then banish. If they have cards in hand, I would much rather take the cards out of their hand than out of their deck. But I'd also, there's plenty of times when it's correct to mill. If they have 2 cards left, you better believe I'm just going to go ahead and mill them bad boys and try to just win. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely opportunities where you should mill. Like if they have like all their good cards are going, if it's Reasoning Gate and it's getting late or something and they have just a few cards left, as Reaper's out reaping, the Nano's coming after the hand of AJT. There's definitely cards where times where it's okay to rip, but I not right there. That definitely was not a ripping time. That was a do 14 and do nothing. You know, turn that bad boy into a Celtic Guardian real fast. As Sinister Serpent is just going to get clapped up by this Zombire the Dark, who won't even decrease any stats there. Just take that 1800 and continue to vibrate. But Zombire is looking vulnerable. You can move this thing off the field. You can get another quality plus with this Reaper, is what the Nano is thinking about. If all the Faith, Revival, Chaos are gone, you might as well mill. If all Faith, Revivals, Chaos are gone, you might as well mill. I just still feel bad. Because what if they, you know what I'm saying, they're going to draw some BS, dude. Because every time I mill, I only mill BS. That's it. I only mill Serpents and Bricks. And then they draw the next card, gasoline, dude. They put that gasoline on the field and fire my ass up every single time. As we're going to go for this Exile, TT Splash is going to be the play. So we get a 2 for 2 there and a normal summon as Joey Cornejo, aka the Sauce, is in the building. This is game 10. The score is 5-4. This is game number 2 of match number 10. AJT has brought back the series today started off at 4-1 and now it is 5-4. So we played quite a few matches today, but we have no minute cross out. Nano is on the aggression mode here as we have the chaotic one. It's going to the Nano is still up 5-4 as Chaos Sorcerer is going to be able to clamber in for 2300 GOAT format dueling damage. Pot of Great is huge. Pot of Great is tremendous for AJT. Upstart Goblin is huge. You got 5 cards in hand now. Add an additional thousands to Nano. Snatch Steal would be tremendous if you had that. But you're just going to continue to set and pass in the face of the Nano. The Nano has 2 Snowman Crossouts in the bin already. Exile Force in the bin already. So whatever this set is, it's probably going to flip with full effect. And it will be the Berserk Gorilla. So the Berserk Gorilla was set just to defend the HQ as Nano just sets another spell trap over and elects to pass it back on over to AJTBLS. Breaker's going to break, hitting the Mirror Force as we're going to go ahead and set one in the face of the Chaos Sorcerer. Ring is going to target that Chaos Sorcerer as well, bringing AJT all the way down to a paltry 800 life points. But the Nano is on the play, 4 cards in hand. AJT owns 4 cards. We're just going to immediately pitch the Thunder Dragon for a light monster and immediately bring down Chaos Sorcerer number 2. Let's see how Nano elects to break this position down as we're battling. Mirror Force exists, you understand, and it doesn't exist, I suppose, as we're going to crunch on in with 18, and you have to play something. You gotta play something. As 2300, what are we thinking about here? Nano is showing some distress in the chat at 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 to Call of Haunted. It's going to come back, and you're going to bring back the Zombired one. Okay, so you're able to stifle that attack. You're able to stifle that attack. I think that was a tremendous misplay coming in from this red corner player. Maybe fatigue is starting to set in. Maybe fatigue is, in fact, starting to set in, as that was a phenomenal misplay there. I think that was not the way. I still think I honestly don't even. I think maybe it was even banished. Maybe it would have been a play, but Kaiku cleaning up the breaker with his attacking prowess. And if you're going to attack, that Chaos Sorcerer has 2300. Getting that thing in is a little bit better. As Carl says, is starting to agree with fatigue maybe setting in for this red corner player. AJT would rather run this thing all night long if he could, because AJT has endurance. That is something that his duelist is known for in his community very much, being able to just Iron Man and play for hours and hours and hours on end. That is one of his biggest strength. So if I was the Nano, I would try to get up out of here as soon as I can, because if you continue on at this rate, you are absolutely going to be in bad shape, as you're able to find the snatch steal, punch on in for 323, and it all connects as Nano drops all the way down to 2300. We'll trip up the Zombyra one for a set monster onto the field, just trying not to completely die to a heavy storm. I don't hate that. As we're entering into the first main phase, we're going to set one. AJT's got to be loving this, licking the chops, as you have the Thunder Dragon and another 2300 attack. If you can find a normal summon, maybe you could just end this game and move on to a game number 3, I believe. Yeah, trying to get to a game 3, force a game 3 here. Man. Yeah, I'm definitely cleaning up that breaker and then leaving that Chaos Sorcerer available to do some damage. Let's see if we can get a normal summon beside this thing, or how AJT elects to break down this position. We cannot find a normal summon, but Donzalug finds himself into the graveyard as Chaos Sorcerer reaches on in for another 2300. We're going to tribute up for another set yet again, as AJT has to continue to do that. You're only at 100 life points. Let's keep that in mind, as we're going to Graceful Charity up. AJT is sitting at 100. I just noticed that. And 2000 is going to be the play. And Blackluster Soldier is spammed and slammed with a Charity BLS. And I'm losing my mind if I'm AJTBLS. Oh my goodness. There is no justice in the world, as AJT is trying to offer another match. That was a fun one, AJT says, as the match count goes up to 6 and 4. Nano is in the lead. As the Nano is realizing that was a misplay, I can continue. Nano can continue, but he needs 10 minutes this time. We need a 10-minute break. Probably take a trip to the bathroom to hit the slopes. If you know, no, I'm joking. Why did I say that? 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 Why did I say that, dude? That was completely unnecessary. That is not what I said. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? They gotta hit this. All right, but while they're taking a break, I'm gonna pull this thing up. I'm gonna see what happened in that previous match real quick. I'm gonna see what happened in that previous match real fast while they're taking a quick break. I need some energy, and I'm gonna try to jump. I'm gonna jump right on to the game 3. 1, 2. All right, so this should be going into game 3 right here. All right, I'm just gonna next play it up. I'm gonna show both, and we'll next play it up. Let's see what happened here. 1, 2. That was a triple thunder, folks. That's a triple. That's a triple. That's a triple. That's a triple. That is 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That is indeed a. That is indeed a triple, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta play the anthem for that one. You open triples, dude. You gotta get the anthem. Where's it at? Where's the anthem at? Where's the anthem at? Where is it at? Let's see it. Where is it? Oh, YouTube with these ads. Come on, man. Let me freaking live, please. Let me. Dude, that's a triple, dude. That's what it was. That's what it was. But he played it, man. He played it. He played his cards right too. He played that junk. He does have Regeki break. I guess. That's a triple, dude. That is a triple. And we're gonna try to crash it. Boom, boom. TT, Charity, boom, boom, boom. Reaper. Yeah, that's a triple, dude. That is a triple. Yeah. And he reaped it. And he reaped it. Dude, you can't even ad block on YouTube anymore. They're not having it. Ad block on YouTube is not even a thing. All right, James the Professor Arc is in the building. We just finished game number 10. We're going on to game number 11, and the score is currently 6-4. Nano is in charge right now, 6-4, and we're going to game number 11 here after this quick break. Nano just needed a quick break. Man, that was definitely a triple. He fought back. He fought hard. He fought as well as he could, man. But damn, and he's gonna keep crashing in, get another Charity, and that's gonna be a GG. That's gonna be a GG. Wasn't the Nano playing Warriors before? The Nano plays a lot of stuff. The Nano plays a ton of different decks. He plays a lot of cat control. He had another turbo deck without Sork and like Cyber Jars and stuff. That was a pretty cool deck too. That was a pretty cool deck. He played like Drag Down to the Grave and stuff. He plays a lot of cool decks, man. Yeah, and that's gonna be a GG. All right, so it was triple. We confirmed triple. That is how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. So we're gonna hang out, take a quick break. Nano should be hosting back up here soon, and we're gonna do it just like that. Wow, man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Please, if you like what you see, go ahead and continue to like the stream. Even when he opens Triple Thunder, he's still always having cross out when there's a set. Hey, I wish I had cross outs like that. Crossout's a good card. You have it, you better have it. I never have it. I wish I had it more. My crossouts suck ass, dude. Them things just never come up, dude. Them things never ever come up right, dude. And it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be what it is. All right, but cool. All right. So we're hanging out tough, man. We're hanging out tough. Hopefully you guys are liking what you see. If you're kicking it, however you're living out there in your GOAT world, in your dueling experience on this beautiful Monday night. Monday night GOATs. Oh, I'm with that. However your lives are going, hopefully your guys' work days were great. As you're finding the stream, please continue to like the stream. Keep in mind that there is 1,500 GOAT format dueling bucks on the line. Same decks all the way. No deck changes, no any of that kind of stuff. And we should be coming back here soon. A little 10-minute break. Take a little 10-minute little water sip if I can. I'd be so pissed if that Spirit Reaper hit anything else but Thunder Dragon if I'm opening Triple Thunders. I'd be so furious. I'd be so freaking livid. I'd lose my damn mind. If I'm like, I'm open Triple Thunder, you still gonna come in here and reap my decent other cards? Come on, man. Let me freaking live. Let me live. So we're going into match number 11. Let me open that up if I can. I'll set it up here in a second. This duelist name is Balls Out. And he's saying, where the noobs at? Yo, what's going on with this Edison ladder? Why he say that? Why he doing that? Why he talking like that? Why is this man named Balls Out asking for the noobs out here on Ed ladder? Y'all need to get it together over there in Ed world. Get it together. My man's name is Balls Out. Where the noobs at out here? As Logar out here in GOAT world. Logar is saying, JDZ, hydrate. Oh, you right. You ain't never lied. You right. Got to get it in. Got to get it in. Appreciate it, Logar. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Got to get it in. Hydrate or die, as AJTBLS is hosting. Waiting on the Nano to come back. AJTBLS is ready to go. AJT is back and active. Oof, man. Gotta hit the wrong tube over there. Got the wrong tube. Feel me? Gotta get that water. In there. Wrong tube. You feel me? Getting that body bird in there. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here drinking that water. Burning me up on the insides. All right, AJT's back. Let's see where the Nano at. The Nano is hitting the slopes right now. I'd be speedballing right now. I'm not gonna lie. We are waiting for you. Oh, no, that's old. All right. I am locked in. Okay. Dang. Remember, if you're thirsty, you gotta get it. If you're not, you got that's. I'm telling you. For guys in our demographic, I know I'm a little bit older than most of you. I understand that. Don't roast me too bad. I understand that I'm a little bit older than most of you out there, but I'm trying to tell you right now, as someone as your elder, okay? One thing I'll tell you, a little piece of advice: drink some damn water, dude. Okay, do it. Most of you are out there dehydrated as hell. Most of you are out there not taking care of your bodies. Most of you are not hydrating. Wake up, drink some damn water, okay? Wake up, drink some damn water. Get that going. Get it going. As AJT is hosting, I'm gonna hop into this game real quick. Just see what AJT is up to. I'm gonna hop on in there. Make sure I'm not getting left behind, because as long as AJT is here, I can't go wrong, because he's the duelist. So the score is currently 6-4. That's what I'm talking about. You forget about it. You get caught up. You know what I'm saying? You got your Instagram going. You got your Facebook and your Twitter. You're playing your dueling, and you're just eating. You're eating some food. Your food has water in it, so you don't naturally feel thirsty. So you aren't drinking water, especially in this time of year. It starts to get a little colder. Okay, when you're cold, you don't like to drink water, and you're dehydrated. And next thing you know, you're looking at these screens. You're working. You go to work all day. You might work at an office. You're looking at screens. You're playing dueling book. You're looking at screens. You're reading, and you're getting these headaches. You're like, oh, my head is hurting. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so fatigued. Oh, I'm so groggy, because your ass is dehydrated, dude. Drink some water. Come for the goats. Stay for the real talk and reality check. Yo, Rabbit, what is up, Rabbit, in the building? Gunshots to Rabbit out there. Where's my gun at? I keep losing my gun. I keep miss. Three-time PWCQ winner Rabbit is in the building. Just qualified to the GOAT Format World Championship. Out here getting after it. Thunder clapping fools left and right. But yeah. Oh yeah. Drink. I'm telling you. Sometimes, oh, get out of there. Get that shit out of here. I'm telling you, sometimes I'll be like, oh man, what's going on? Like, my stomach's hurting. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And I just have to slam some water, and I'm locked and loaded. I'm back in like I never left, dude. I'm back at it. Yo, what's up, Bobby Bodega in the building? Imagine if Nano just dipped. Oh, he's hosting. He's here. The Nano is here. The Nano is back. He's back from his ski trip, and he's back hosting up. And I'm about to leave this one, and I'm about to be ready to hop on this one. So Nano's hosting. AJT's hopping in. I'm about to jump on in, and we're gonna be ready to duel here in just a second. We're going into match number 11. All right, let's see. They should be coming in soon. The Nano and AJTBL. Whoa, what the shit is that? Okay, we're gonna try that again. Get the hell up out of there. That was not the duel that I'm trying to jump into. We're gonna hop on into here, and boom. All right, let's duel. Let's duel, as I will switch my screen back. This is match number 11. I could have sworn I changed. No, this is number. That was 10. This is 11. I never changed it. I am a freaking noob, bro. I am a noob. Freaking noob. All right, this is match number 11. And AJT goes first, as per the rules. So keep in mind, every odd number, AJT will probably be going first, and every even number, the Nano will be going first, just to keep tabs on how everything is going. As Delinquent Duo from the Nano side is going to hit the Spirit Reaper, hit the Noman across out, which is a good hit if you're AJT. No one ain't doing a damn thing for you, it appears. Once the Nano can get advantage, the brickness isn't a real factor. Seems bricky. It's not. I mean, he did open Triple Thunder last time. That's the worst that you can get, and he still had playable. So maybe he might be onto something, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a good deck, but it may not be the very best deck in GOAT format like Nano is claiming it to be. But if he can prove himself through this challenge and through other challenges, maybe that could be something. All right. So we're in game right now as Delinquent Duo is playing. I'm reconnecting. So I am being DDoSed out of here, as we'll see if I can get back in. If not, we'll jump back in. We'll hop back in. I'm a boot and rally. I'm going to jam my foot in Dueling Book's ass and wear it like a moccasin and get my ass back in here in just a second. As soon as, look at this thing, man. Bro, look at this thing. Look at this thing, man. Why you do that? Get your ass back in there. Get your ass back in there. Okay, I'm connecting now, I guess. Okay. All right. Maybe DB is down for me too. Everybody's DB is down. Okay, everybody try to log on to DB all at once and see if we can jump back in. All right, let's see if I can get back in. As everyone, it looks like AJT is out as well. History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo, yo, as Hype Wave. Yo, that's a cool name. That sounds like a swaggy Pokemon move. Hype Wave has just subscribed to the Goat World. Welcome, Hype Wave. Thanks for being a hype in the chat and kicking it. DB is down for me as everyone is down, but I am. Let me see if I can get it. If I can get back in. I just got booted. I just got tooted and booted. DB is down for free dub for me. As James Ark's taking you take those. You take disconnect dubs. You're in, huh? I'm connecting. I can't get back in. I can't get back in. I can't get back in. Come on, Dolan Book. We take those? We take the cheeky dubs? Site is down. Okay. Let me see if I can all right. We got some action. We got some activity. We got something. I'm getting back in. AJT. We're gonna hit it with a. I just refreshed and got back in. Let's see if AJT can get back in. AJT is still having some issues. All right. And we're back in. No one got disconnected. AJT's back in. We're locked in. Dueling Book. Much love to DB. Shout out to DB. Huge blessings, peace, love, and positivity to the Dueling Book Network, dude. Thank you for everything you out there doing. Everybody involved behind the scenes, making this Dueling Book thing work. You know, everybody's quick to GD and MF Dueling Book, dude. I'm not about to MF no Dueling Book. I'm not about the SMD Dueling Book. I'm not about the KMA Dueling Book, dude. I'm not about the KMA Dueling Book. I'm not about the SMD Dueling Book. I'm not about the FU Dueling Book. I'm not about the MF Dueling Book. Okay, I'm all about because sometimes this Dueling Book go down for like a week, and my life is in shambles, dude. my life is worse. Dueling Book means a lot to me, dude. It means a lot to me, and maybe it might mean a lot to you guys too. So, thank you. Keep it rocking. We'll take it. Whatever we can get. Whatever we can get. Whatever we can get, man. I'll take it because I can't be out there programming. I can't be out there hacking the database, downloading the mainframe, uploading the servers, bypassing the gigaflops, dude, and get up in Dueling Book. I can't even do it. Shout out to the book. You already know. Much love to DB, man. It makes everybody's life better. They're providing an essential service to my life at this point. They are. It really is. That might be sad. Okay, that might be sad, but I enjoy Dueling Book. I spend a lot of time on Dueling Book, and I donate there. I give them money all the time. I give them money because I'm like, dude, I enjoy what you got. I enjoy the product. I enjoy using it, and it makes this retro thing a lot easier because Konami isn't really fucking us like that. Dang, Archive. The motherfuckers claiming GD, BD. Yeah, I claim DB. You get it. You know what time it is. DB gang, stand up. We out here. We ride for each other. I'll ride for my DB crew any day of the week. As we're still getting a little bit of lag, it seems like. As there we go. We got a little set pass. Okay, so we're back into the action now. Nano has double thunder in hand this time. And we have two set monsters onto the field. AJT has two set monsters, and we're back in. DB gang, Goat Street, what up though? Oh, Goat Squad don't mob up on anybody. I don't know. We're actually getting kind of old. Never mind. We might not. I like to think that we would, but I don't think Goat Squad will mob up on anybody. We all, bro. We're old out here. We're wearing reading glasses. We're sipping nighttime tea these days out here in Goat World. All right, you're not running up on anybody sipping nighttime tea. You know what I'm saying? You got gout. You got bunions. You can't even sit down and stand up without making noises these days out here. You're not running up on nobody. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Let's not lie to ourselves. We got angina, okay? We got old man disease. We got shingles. Gold players got shingles these days. You're not running up on nobody with shingles. As we got a little bit of lag here, DB is fighting for its life. As we're spamming plays now, so there is a little bit of lag. As Night As pops singing, and then we're going to Thunder Dragon up here. Yeah, you're drinking chamomile. I guys took I took mine off. I got my little glass. Put my thing back on. Put these thing back on. We got glasses. And we're gonna wing blast the Thunder Dragon, which never feels great. As GK Spy in tandem, in harmony, are smacking on in with 2400. You draw back, busted Thunder Dragon as your wasted draw phase. Wing Blast looking strong there. Wing Blast looking strong, getting that GOAT format, dueling vision together. Yeah, dude. Chamomile tea. Okay, we got kids. We're planning for the future. We got IRAs out here. Okay, Roth. We're investing over here. We're old. This is old man game. We're not banging anymore. As Kaiku is really strong. Let's see if he can get through this GK Spy. Book of Moon is really great here. As Wing Blast number 2 is going to send the Kaiku back to the top of the deck now. And that is going to be the vibe. And follow-up is the Chaos Monster here in the second main phase. We'll bring that bad boy out in defense position. Your Light and Dark is already established if you're AJT, so you're not feeling too bad if you have a Chaos rebuttal. You need an eye exam. Mayberry says, I got cankle. Oh, come on, Mayberry. Come on, man. We're old, dude. We're old. We're old. As we go ahead and take the mind control, that's a clean out to the Chaos Sorcerer as you banish that bad boy and just set GK Spy into defense position. JDZ, are you a main phase 1 or a main phase 2 kind of guy? I'm all about main phase 1. I dabble with main phase 2. I rock with it, but I'm definitely a main phase 1 kind of guy. I'm so main phase 1, I don't even really need a standby phase. I don't even need a standby phase. I just go straight to main phase 1. Fuck a serpent. Lay that dude in there. I don't do nothing in the standby phase. I go right to it. I try to get active. I'm not trying to be dilly-dallying, hanging out in standby phase. I get active. You guys are dilly-dallying over here in the standby phase. Nah. As we got Graceful's up, Ninja Grandmaster is up, Kaiku is up. A lot of damage coming on in to AJT's hitbox. You need to stop this. As all of it gets in. As Ghost Rider is in the building. We have Ghost, the Ghost with the most out here. Gunshots. As go ahead and subscribe to Go Format's Ghost Rider's Go Format YouTube channel. Okay, get over there and give him some love. Only when he's making Goat format content. Okay, when he's making other format content, just go ahead and mark and bypass and get on back for the Ghost. I'm kidding. Ghost Rider 15. Get over there and check him out. As yes, it is match number 11. The current score is 6-4. Nano is currently in charge. As Tribe Infecting Virus has a decision to make. Let's see who's going to be the pay. We're going to pay once. We're going to send spellcasters. We'll pay twice. We'll send warriors. And that is a desperation maneuver right there, if I ever done seen. As you feel the graveyard up with another Light and Dark pitching 2 real cards. That feels horrendous. As you have Sinister Serpent being added back from graveyard to hand. Kaiku is going to come on in and bash into the tribal one. And we're going to get a quality rip in there, targeting those lights first. And Spirit Reaper, I'm probably taking that nasty Night Ass up out of there. I don't know how many AJT plays. I think he's only down to 1, so maybe it doesn't matter. But I still think I might take it anyway. As you're up a bajillion, and just like he drew it up, another Nova Cross out on a set, this time hitting the Sangan. We're going Light and Dark, and we're bypassing all fear and panic. We're sending everything into a Mystical Space Typhoon just for some information, and then we're going to go GG's for a Game 1 victory in match number 11. The Nano is trying to move up to 7-4. 7-4. Ooh. Where's my That was rough. That was a rough ride right there. That was a rough ride right there. As DB is trying to hang on. As DB is hanging on. You're a draw phase 1 kind of duelist. I mean, I guess that's all you really need. You just need to go DP and then do all your stuff in draw phase and be done with it. I guess you might be on something. As you go ahead and hit the duo, we're ripping reinforcements here. We're ripping reinforcement. We'll kick off the Ninja Grandmaster as well. And then we'll Thunder Dragon up for 2. Who you guys got pegged as winner of this challenge? I think it go either way. When I first heard about it, I was like, I think AJT wins it easy. I think AJT is a very strong duelist, and I thought AJT had the better deck. But just looking at how it's shaking out, it can literally be anyone's game, dude. I think it could be anyone's series. There's a lot of matches left to be played. I think it's very swing, but both duelists just are kind of going back and forth with it. Anyone can take it. I don't want to make any calls, but I'll listen to y'all and see what y'all have to say about it. I'll see what y'all have to say about it, as Upstart Goblin is going to be played. Adding 1,000 to AJT here. And we'll just set one in, pass it on over to the Nano. And the Nobleman of Crossout is going to hit the Magician of Faith. Solemn versus non-solemn is borderline impossible if played well. It's kind of tough though. It's kind of tough, but the Nano doesn't have any flip effects. Do you feel that same way, Marcus? Who do you think has the advantage in this style of match, based on both players knowing the decks, both players having a lot of experience playing against each other, playing a ton of games against each other so far? The Nano doesn't have any flip effect monsters at all. Do you still feel that way? Solemn no flips versus Turbo with flips, no solemn. It's Nano should be winning 2-1 just because of Solemn. It's really strong. Solemn Judgment is a freaking crazy ass card, and it's showing it's got some good merits. But sometimes when AJT can just get the engine rolling, and you can get through the Nobleman of Crosshouse, and you start setting, and they start resolving, I think you're spiraling your advantage pretty stably. I suppose your advantage is happening, and you're winning. But then when you get behind a little bit, and those solemns get behind the big boys, you can't seem to get through it. You use your one out, it gets negated, and then you just get your head pounded in for the rest of it. That's kind of how these matches have been going. But we'll see as AJT elects to just set another one in the face of the Nano. Let's see if we can get another Nobleman of Crossout. Light and Dark set up very quickly as you're trying to continue to lean on your early Dust Shoot, or excuse me, your early Delinquent Duo and your Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. So you do have some information still. And then you do have a second installation, Nobleman Crossbow. So maybe you're right. Maybe the Nano just gets his Noblemans. And we're summoning Exile Force, and we are bashing with 1,000. That one, I don't know about. Maybe you're trying to coerce your opposition into bringing down some type of attacking mon so you can do some chaos shenanigans, perhaps. I don't know what the plan is, but Exile Force being very, very vulnerable in attack position, alone and unafraid. Maybe you can go graceful freaking BLS swing in a ring and you're out of here. I don't know if that's something that the Nano contemplated as well, as, I don't know, that won't be enough. That'd be a lot of damage though. As Breaker the Magical is going to be down, we'll just clean up that Exile Force, do 900 damage in the process. AJT is sitting at 7,000. I don't think AJT has figured out the matchup yet either, which makes it a bit tougher. I think his game plan that he's had in game 2 and beyond, it appears to be, I'm just going to put some beaters in, I'm going to out aggro you, I'm going to send the damage, and then we're going to vibe. It's kind of been working a little bit, as we're going to Wing Blast Breaker for the second time, putting Breaker back on top. And BLS, I saw that guy coming. I felt BLS's presence, or I felt the Chaos Monster's presence as Breaker the Magic Warrior is teed up in attack position. BLS is going to be able to do a chunky bit of bulky damage in the process as we enter to the battle phase and take 11 and 3,000. That's 4,100. Ring of Destruction is ridiculous in this spot. Let's see if it is going to construct itself, or see if it's going to be played. As main phase 1 Potter Greed is going to be up. Is the Nano going to allow him to draw? He will draw 2. Breaker is coming in off the top of that deck. Let's see what AJT is going to do as Pot Graceful are going to be played. Swing, and a ring reversal. Perhaps he's hanging on to it. He's holding on to dear life to that set monster, set spell trap. It could be James Arc. There could be a ring of destruction planted on the field for the Nano. It could be anything. We will never know. We'll find out here soon. As Graceful goes off, Mystical Space Typhoon, you got to play it. And there it is. It was a ring. AJT needs Book of Moon, and he has it too. Book of Moon is going to be played. Book of Moon goes absolutely insane there for AJT BLS. He did get to the book. Maybe you could have just played that damn ring on that pot. I think you gotta play it. I think you gotta play it, but he was trying to hold it until the set ski. He was trying to hold it until the very last minute. As you got GK Spy down, trying to flip that bad boy, taking a bit of damage, and you're going to go for a Sork banishment in main phase 2. And hold it for main phase 2 for a banishment. So you definitely had it. And he probably thought about chaining it to that pot, as you're going to go ahead and go for a breaker plus on the GK Spy. And then you're going to pass it on over, teeing up that breaker for some quality plus back. Main phase 1 for Chaotic One is going to, what are you going to do? Are you going to banish, or are you going to swing? Or are you going to snatch? What are you going to do? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what a ride. Would you have chained that ring to the pot of greed? I think you kind of had to. Because if you check that film and you see that that duelist went pot graceful and drew that damn Book of Moon, you will jump out of a damn window. I'm telling you right now, I would not be able to sleep for the rest of my life as Thunder Dragons are going to be activated. As Thunder Dragons are going to be up, reinforcements of the army. We're going to tag that Chaos Sorcerer with DD Warrior Lady, it appears, as we'll take a little bit of damage, banish the Chaos Sorcerer in the process. We have one set mon onto the field, and Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is really, really strong as well. 1800 is going to rip monsters from the graveyard. Win the game or let them draw. I think I'll win the game. No sleep. Yeah, I will be. Have you guys watched that show? I think it's on Netflix. It's called The Sandman. I thought it was cheesy. I thought it was lame as hell, but I ended up watching it. That show goes so hard, dude. I enjoyed it a lot. Talking about the dreaming and the waking world and all this kind of stuff. It's a really good show. It's on Netflix, man. I'll tell you, I never better sleep again, dude. I would be like, bro, I'm up. I am a wakey, eggs and bakey, as Kaiku is going to bump coconuts again. Kaiku and Kaiku, Clonk, and another one. Twinning and winning. Kaiku number 2 is on the field, punching on in for 18. You're going to set one, pass back on over. Kaiku beats the drum again, as 18 will deliver another 18, ripping the graveyard. There's nothing left. It's all barren. All cupboards are empty, as we are trying to get to the precipice. AJT sets one and passes it on over to the Nano. I mean, if I do check the replay and see that they already had the book, okay, I'm fine with it. But if I let it rock and then they go book, they go pot, nothing, charity, bop, book, and then I play it, I'm like, I feel like an asshole. I feel like an idiot. I don't know. You just got to live with it. As you go and continue to crack on in for what could be the end of the game, it's going to be a Mirror Force is played, and we're going to ring for a draw here. Yeah. What? Wow. Why though? Why do you go for the draw? Maybe AJT knows something. I'm scratching. Here. I'm scratching. Why go for a draw? Why go for a draw? Why draw that? I think you had a decent, stable position. You got some defense, and that ring can draw at any other time. Why go for it there? I didn't see. Maybe something happened. I don't know. I think you need that. You needed a cheeky dub there. I don't know. We have to play that one back. I think you want to go ahead and take a cheeky dub there. You want to fight that one out. You want to fight it out. I guess you're down a game. It must just playing it really, really safe, and you just want to start it over, come in fresh, because you are down a game, and now you want to get the chance to go first, as pot is going to be played. Maybe AJT has has more information. I'm not sure. It's vibes. It's a vibe thing. It's a vibrational thing. We're still in match number 11. We're still at 6-4. He was afraid of serpent beats potentially, but he had a set monster. He had a set monster on the field in defense position, whatever it was, and Nano didn't have a mon on the field at all. So as we're gonna go Rhoda for Dawn here, we're gonna knock and then Rhoda for Dawn. What do you guys think of that? You're not playing any flip effects. I don't know about that one either. I think I guess I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. You know, AJT's not playing solemn. As Dawn gets in there, ripping the chaotic one. This Dawn has been a freaking nightmare for AJT, man. This Dawn has been a damn Menace 3 society. This Dawn has been going so hard. As Graceful Charity is going to be up. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that premature concession there for AJT taking that draw in that position. As Graceful is going to be played, very powerful Graceful. You're able to get some value out of it with your Knight Assailant, and you do reveal the Magician of Faith, which is always dangerous as you set one onto the field. Now Nano has to think about it. Does he just spam the Magician of Faith here in defense position, or will he try to set some cheeky bait as Nano, a notorious Graceful Charity setter, it appears. You know what I'm saying? That's something we've learned that from this series. The Nano will freaking not play the Charity. He'll put that bad boy in the field like it's going out of style. As we've noticed, Graceful Charity comes in from that number 2 column. And we're going to reveal the Regeki break, and the BLS finds itself into the graveyard. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer has landed. As we enter into the battle phase, Kaiku will hit into the GK Spy, so the mix-up works for AJT BLS, as you are rewarded with the plus value GK Spy coming in from your deck, an additional 200 damage. Don Zalug is stifled in attack position. As we enter into the second main phase, Delinquent Duo will be played from the hand. What the series at now? It is still 6-4, match number 11. 6-4, match number 11 is going to be what the situation calls for as we ride up to 4 cards in hand. Zambira 1 has hit the field in attack position. Strong Zambira probably going to be able to club one of these cards onto the field. What are we going to go after here? What are we going to go after here? As it will be the Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer will be cleaned up pretty cleanly, dropping down to 1900 as the Nano will be on the play. Should be 7-3 without the misplays. Whew, that's an allegation right there. You saying some throwing and some fall? You saying some Dan Marino is out here? Potentially. Shifty's got a very clean game, so if Shifty's saying you're throwing, you're probably throwing. And I'm not saying that. That's not coming from me. That's coming from the vice world champion right here. Duelist Shifty. Shifty, are you going to take the challenge? Are you going to get into the arena out here and get your duel on? Is that something that we can expect to see in the near future as Breaker the Magical Warrior has hit the field in attack position? We're just going to elect to crash and bump Coconuts with the weakened Zambira the Dark, putting both the Breaker and Zambira into the graveyard. Breaker with counter, doing some attacking instead of popping. Berserk Gorilla is looking rough. Let's see if we get active with these 2 GK Spies, or we let them rest in defense position as that main deck Berserk Gorilla is back down on the field. AJT is running the numbers, doing some calculations, and never mind, we'll want thumbs up. We'll just grasp the TT right here and blow up the entire GOAT format dueling board as the cards are now 4-2 as Nano draws up to 3. And we'll just draw past, kick it back on to AJT BLS, who spams the Breaker, who's looking to get a cheeky plus right here if he can, using his battle prowess, magical effect, counter, inclusion, destruction mode activate. Go. Nano's thinking about it. Usually that indicates solemn judgment, and we're going to play it here. That's a hefty cost. Dish the Thunder Dragon right away. Add Thunder. Maybe there's a Chaos follow-up here. Pitch Thunder for hand size, trying to play around a potential of Trap Dust Shoot. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is and we're going to run that right on into a Torrential Tribute immediately as we're still in the first main phase. AJT setting cards onto the field, really buying into playing around the trap does shoot. We're going to play the Noble Cross out from the floorboard this time, hitting all copies of Magician of Faith. Both duelists shake up the decks a little bit and then kick it on over. AJT will, in the end phase, go back with the Call of the Haunted, bringing that Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer, back from the graveyard like he never left, entering into the battle phase. Kaiku will slam on in with 1800. We'll Mirror Force that. And that will go on to the graveyard in phase. Nano playing off the top of the deck will just set a monster in defense position. That's got to be good for AJTBLS, as he knows that is definitely not a flip effect monster. He knows it's probably going to be that Spirit Reaper or Mrs. Tomato, or perhaps what can it be entering into the first main phase? It's going to be battle phase. Can't be Sangan is going to wall out this Sinister Serpent with its mighty 600 defense. Ivan Rosito says, suggestions. Can you Texas have the current series score somewhere on the stream? I fully plan on doing that immediately following this stream for the next series. I just can't do it right now because if I try to open up my Streamlabs and fuck around with it, I'm going to mess something up, and I don't want to do that, Ivan. But for the next one, I'm 100%, already have it written down and everything. I'm 100% going to do that. And look at Book of Moon. Look at Book of Moon. That was a crazy Book of Moon. I'm trying to tell you guys. Book is freaking nuts, dude. You might have to put it back in. Book of Moon just went even crazier shift. Did you see that Book of Moon? He had the snatch, and Book just absolutely got there. As you flip the Chaos Sorcerer back to attack position, Thunder Dragon claps on into this set monster. It is that Serpent, and you're going to feed 23 on in directly. Book of Moon just saved the whole game, okay? I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to say it, man. I'm feeling Book of Moon. I'm feeling these Book of Moons, man. These Book of Moons, look at Book of Moon, dude. That was a nutty ass Book of Moon. That was a clean ass Book of Moon. That was like a very good book. What's a good book? What's a good book you guys have read? What's a nice book? That was a nice ass book. Okay. As Thunder Dragons are going as Thunder Dragon is gonna be up. Oh man, the Bible. Okay. Y'all trying to get me canceled out here. I'm not about to get beat up. The Pojo, yeah, Beckett. Go format dueling Beckett is going to be the only book I'm reading out here. Beckett card book. Imagine with a top hat like in a suit. Oh man. Top hat. I'm gonna start getting fancy. As Night Ass is gonna go and pop Thunder Dragon. That's a clean 1-for-1 situation as you tributed the Sinister Serpent. Thunder Dragon's trying to get aggressive. Beckett Magazine, that's the only book for me. As we bring back the Sinister Serpent. Oh, everything is everything. We're up. We're lit. We're lit as AJT is going to gain 1,000 with the Upstart Goblin. We're going to gain a 1,000 with the Upstart Goblin as we're trying to see. Marcus calling for a punishing Kaiku maneuver, and Heavy Storm will lead to that, but Dawn is going to be the play instead of the Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Please excuse any noise you may hear. Life is happening in my peripherals. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge me out here in this GOAT world. As Dawn is going to take the 1 out of 6 Serpent Rip. That's bad news, Bears. That is bad news, Bears, as that was a pathetic Don Zalug there. AJT's got to love to see that. And you have the Pot of Greed. And you have the follow-up Pot of Greed. That is a tilter. I tilt as we enter into the main phase. One ton of cards, ton of options from AJT here. As you have a simple Dawn in attack mode. You have one set spell trap onto the field. You have just resolved Pot of Greed. You got to be feeling good. Your graveyard is set up. Chaos is online. You got to be feeling good. You don't come back from that scientifically. Spiritually, I think it's spiritually. I think your spirit gets a little warped. Especially when you got 1 out of 6. I mean, come on, man. You got 1 out of 6. Let me get somebody else. You got one card that I got to rip, and it's the damn Slippery Sinister Serpent. Hate to see it. Hate to absolutely see it. Cool. we're thinking about it here. AJT's got a ton of cards here, trying to put together the best possible play. Trying to put together the best possible play. Got to make something happen though, champ. As you go ahead and set one monster in defense position, and then we are going to discard one card to the graveyard. Pass back on over to the Nano. So the Don Zalug lived. And then you have no defenses here. So you're trying to take the Don Zalug challenge, it seems like. If you can bypass this set monster onto the field, Don Zalug's going to be clear to take another crack at the hand. And now Nano is thinking about it. And Breaker is trying to challenge up on this set Mon. And Breaker will attack into the GK Spy. Very, very clean GK Spy isn't removed, as spies will stick. Breaker with counter is also going to stick, and Don Zalug will remain in attack position. Maybe I put that weak non-attacking SOB in defense position, as his defensive stat is higher than his attacking one. But you know what I'm saying? Seems weak. Go Format Dueling World. Don't forget to hit that like button for high stakes Go Format dueling action. I didn't write that. Wes Fowler wrote that, but I agree with it. Hit the like button and let us know that you like what you see on your Go Format Dueling TV. As Breaker is going to, AJT cooked on that one. AJT kind of went crazy on that one, as you got the Solemn Judgment pulled with the Snatch Deal, and then the Heavy Storm was a follow-up, getting tremendous value. You have 5 cards left in hand, but you don't have any way to get it popping. Do you have it for Snatch? It depends on what you want. He wanted to get that Solemn Judgment played, and I think he wanted to get the rest of the cards off the field. If you heavy first, maybe you can get the Solemn pulled, obviously, and then your Snatch will go through. Maybe that might be better. That might actually be better. Maybe. And then you could just get busy with Breaker and then just attack for a ton of damage. Maybe that might be better. I'm not sure. But this is not looking good for your Breaker the Magic Warrior, as he finds himself into the bin. But Don's going to get a cheeky rip again. He's surface in the out of play zone. So let's see what's happening in AJT's hand, as Sakuretsu Armor is going to be in the hand and not on the Go Format dueling field, because you didn't want to Heavy Storm your own units, it appears. But maybe main phase 2 or Breaker was holding you back from doing that, as the Delinquent Duo is going to rip 2 cards, one of which is Chaos Sorcerer. And now Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is going to be able to cleanly kill this Tribe Infecting Virus, and also rip some cards from the graveyard. As we go ahead and set one onto the field, shift the Don Zalug to defense position as Marcus VC ASAP Emergency. Okay. Maybe they're identifying a missed lethal threat, perhaps. Maybe maybe James Arcus identified something in his own Go Format dueling experience, as we hit the reinforcements of the army. Reinforcement army, grab the Exile Gang. Exile Gang is going to pop the Spirit Reaper, and we're going to pass it back on. Oh, and Ed, okay, you're getting cooked. Hino Kagatasuchi is cooking. Okay, James is getting actively cooked in Ed, man. You're good. You'll vibe, dude. You'll vibe. Don't worry. James Arc is huge Ed. If you guys are into Ed, and I know most of you are, make sure you guys are checking out what James the Professor Arc is doing over there in Ed World too. Very prolific. He might be one of the very best Edison format players in the whole world. Like, not even kidding. And I shouldn't tell him that too much, okay? Because it might go right to his Go Format dueling head. But he's quite prolific Edison player. So if you want to go check him out, he's got James Arc the Professor. Get over there, just click his name and check out his Go Format dueling Edison format channel. And what? And we're going to call it a Squanch. We're getting it in. Call of the Squanch is coming back, and now the Thunder Dragon is up. He got second place in the Ultimate Time Wizard Tournament, the Konami sponsored Edison event in the YCS. So that was really cool. And AJTBLS gets the cheeky dub, gets the Dublinsky, gets the doubloon right there, as it goes to 6 and 5. Let's see if these dudes are going to continue to play it. And they're going to run another one. I thought they were going to cut it here, but it seems like they want to run one. Are they running another one? Let's see. This is the last one. Can do last one for today. So they might be playing one more match. Let's see if AJT can make it happen, as they're chatting it up right now. Damn, Nano should not needs his go format dueling sleep. Yeah, I mean he's on that go format dueling powder. I'm chilling. I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? He's out here partying. So I don't think there's no sleep. There's no sleep in Brooklyn as it is 6-5. Nano is still holding the advantage. Let's see if AJT is going to play one more. Let's see if I was AJT, I'd keep it rocking. The deck's running hot. You're getting some rhythm. You're you know what I'm saying? You might have some fatigue on your opposition. AJT is thinking about rocking another one. All right. JDT seems to know who the Nano is, and that's how he's. I don't know. I'm only speculating. I am only speculating. So this is match number 12. So the Nano should be going first in evens. AJT goes first in odds. Wait a minute. Did I get that backwards? Did I get that backwards? 6-5. I think I might have got that backwards. Yeah, Nano should be going first. So yeah, it's 6-5. This is match 12. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Nano is even. AJT is odd. Okay. Let's go. This is it. Bonus footage as we got match 12 coming in. Okay. We're getting it in. This is the last one of the day. And we started this bad boy off. At 3-1. Remember, check the title of this stream. What do we start off at? We started off at 3-1, and now we're at 6-5. Okay, as the Nano is like, okay, I got the heaters. I'm going pot Grace. Nano hasn't been busted all day, so now seeing Nano getting busted to start one off feels okay, I suppose. Okay, as pot Grace is going to be the play. As we'll set to toss it on over to AJTBLS and Does Shoot. Go first, play a bunch of Trend and Thunder Dragons and Does Shoot. Now you just have to weather. You're already in weather mode as you're going to send your Slippery Sinister Serpent back onto the deck. That means that maybe there's a freaking delinquent duo in your near future as well. As Pot plus Grace start with TD. Damn. Oh. Is actually Reaper, not Serpent, as Graceful Charity is going to be played. We're going to negate that immediately with Solemn Judgment. So that's 4,000 life points. Half the battle for AJT is won. And we're going to train. He's going to leave the station. We're going to go pure Iron Fist on the field in attack position, and it claps on in for 14. AJT is like, you want to play this game? I will play this game. Let's clock. Let's get busy. Get after this train if you can. As Mystical Space Typhoon is going to find the wiggity wing blast, put that thing on into the graveyard, and you need a beater right now, and you're going to find one via this reinforcements of the army. We're going to check the deck, grab out someone. Who shall it be? It is none other than DD Warrior Lady or Ninja Grand Master, perhaps. Let's see who it's going to be here. Let's see who, in fact, it's going to be here. As Nano is checking, shuffling, and checking. Thinking. I mean, I guess you can also grab Dawn, too, if you have a way to out the train here. DD Warrior Lady, Dawn, Ninja Grand Master are the options, and DD Warrior Lady is going to be what the Nano elects to go with here, as DD Warrior Lady is able to cleanly kill the Dekoichi, the battle chanted locomotive. Dekoichi has left the station. I agree. I think DD Warrior Lady is the easy choice there. But if this is GK Spy, maybe Ninja Grandmaster could have been the choice. But maybe getting that Slippery Sinister Serpent banish might be something, might be high on your list of things you want to see done, as Nomen of Crossout is going to banish whatever that is. DD Warrior Lady's robust 1500 body will go ahead and clap on in, bringing AJT down to 7,400. Pass it back on over. The Nano still up in cards after that strong opening. But AJT still up in life. 2600 is very vulnerable no matter what deck you're playing. You can get to 26 relatively easily, as we're going to enter the Exile Force. Exile Force priority, pop the set monster onto the field. You hope this is a GK Spy and not a Sangan. Magician of Faith, not a Sangan. Something juicy and not a freaking Sangan. As Exile Force gets its pop on, it is in fact a damn Sangin again for the fourth time. Exile Force Gang jumps over the Sangan and takes him on to the graveyard for a +1. And you're summoned. But you'll still be free to clap on with the DD Warrior. You'll still be able to freely clap in with the DD Warrior Lady. Let's see. As we go ahead and grab back the Magician of Faith and punch on in as the balls on AJT. Yes, setting a freaking Sangin in the face of DD Warrior Lady takes a little bit of gumption, okay? That takes some courage. A lot of people aren't doing that. And that's why just stuff like that, stuff to think about as you're going to continue to set in the face of this DD Warrior Lady who has done 3,000 points of direct damage so far. You're hoping to continue to have answers to these set monsters if you are DD Warrior Lady. Favorite JDZ line? Oh man, I can't watch. As Tribe is down, Tribe declare DD Warrior Lady. And we're going to go for it. Oh, man, I don't know about this one. Just, you really can't get that Magician of Faith to resolve. I understand it. As you're going to banish that Magician of Faith, punch on in for 16. The cheeky dub. Oh, man, a cheeky dub? Not just a regular dub. Just a little sneaky and cheeky dub. When you're down bad and someone beats you, and you beat someone when you're after being down, that's a little slippery, sneaky, cheeky dub. As VLS out is able to pump monsters into the out of play zone. Tribe and Fate and Virus are able to pump on in with 1600. Why in defense? Man, I don't know. Probably just trying to vibes. Maybe vibe. As Tribe Infecting is pretty cool here. Is there a Solemn Judgment? There is no Solemn Judgment as Nano has delivered the thumbs up. Tribe Infecting Virus comes down with priority. We're going to pop that Blackluster one, put him on off the field, and we're still in that first main phase. As Bully Crin Vancho says, I'm new to GOAT, here to learn. This is a great spot to learn. This is a great spot to learn as both of these duels are playing at the highest level of GOAT format for some really, really high stakes. So if you want to learn, this is a great spot. Just pull up a chair, move up to the front, stay a while, lock in, Vancho, and get active. Okay, that's step number one. Step number one is lock the hell in and get active. Step number two is vibe. And then everything else works out. As Ninja Grandmaster is going to be up after pounding for 18. We're going to continue to go after these sets. It is the GK Spy. So Spy, add Spy. And you're going to take 200 damage. But the Ninja Grandmaster will be able to start picking off these GK Spies if he can continue to get through. As battle phase, we're going to club into a GK Spy. It goes off without delay. Slam it to the second main phase. Let's see what's going to happen here as Nano puts another card down. And we have 900. MST that right away. It's the deadest, wackest trap that shoot you've ever seen in your whole life. As we're going to go ahead and draw another one. Slam it right to the battle phase. Pound Town right into the GK Spy. Takes him out with the greatest of ease. So Ninja Grandmaster is getting phenomenal value. This card is super damn good. People should play more of it, not less. Ninja Grandmaster is truly, truly him. As Snatch the other guy, Regeki break that post haste. Put that Snatch Deal right on into the graveyard, not onto the top of your deck. I think Regeki breaks the better card. Maybe I'm just a hater. As we get the Sinister Serpent back into the standby phase, we are going to think about this here. Donzaluk summon, battle phase, Pound Town, 1400. Viewing graveyard. AJT is getting a little bit of information, and we're going to go ahead and scoop it up for a game 1 win for the Nano. Okay, the Nano's playing with some speed and vigor, has some quality units to start that one off. AJT could not stabilize because, the aggression was just too strong, coupled with the good cards were too early. But now AJT will be able to go first, break serve, see if you can get some dubs there. Ninja Grandmaster, 3 times Royal Decree, enemy controller, go control, warrior deck. Now I'm talking just 3 Ninja Grandmasters and vibrate, dude. After that, whatever you want to do. 3 Ninja Grands. How about this? 3 Ninja Grands and some Blade Knights. Maybe not as many Blade Knights. Some Kaikus. Just a bunch of 1800 and 1900 bodies and just a bunch of Chaos dudes and just send. You're not setting. Taking this Nano theory to the next level, dude. Maybe we can do that. Just a bunch of Chaos dudes and just a bunch of attacking dudes. No sets. And just see what happens. maybe we can make it happen. As Pot of Greed is going to be played. Pot of Greed is up. Upstart Goblin is also up. 3 Ninja Grandmaster and United We Stand. That could be something. Dude, I just don't know, man, because every one of these spies, man, they'll just sit there. I'll get a spy up on me, and that thing will sit there for a legit 8 to 9 turns as they're just drawing, and then they'll just RKO me out of nowhere, and it absolutely pisses me off. As the Nano will get a Trap Dust Shoot here on AJTBLS. AJT started a little bit slow, didn't get that good, powerful, sacky Trinity turn, which you absolutely want to have in these types of situations. Spies can just sit there. I'm only worried when the spies are aggro. I'm worried when they're sitting there and I can't aggress them. Like, I'm trying to get in there and tickle that hitbox, man, but I can't because their spies are just blocking me. Because sometimes I'll come out and I'll just be beating the drum. I'll be working the body. Boom, boom. I'm working the body. And then I'm like, okay, they're at like 1,800 life points. They'll get the spy up on me. And I'm like, okay, if I could just get these 2 spies out of here, I can keep pounding the drum and get the dub. Nah, they'll just stall, get all their good cards, heavy, BLS, rank, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, and I'm just like, out of there. I'm trying to get in there. I'm trying to work the body and get up out of there. As we're gonna go chaos maneuver here. Looks like the Black Luster is down again early. Early Black Luster is down. As we're going to go for a Thunder Dragon stab on in for 1,600. Early. As Zombira 1 has hit the field, just trying to get rid of this damn Thunder Dragon. And you're going to do that, taking a little bit of damage in the process. Smashing Ground goes hard, dude. That's another card. People need to just go back to playing, dude. Why not just a Smasher? Put the damn Smashing Ground in your deck. I think a lot of times, man, we're getting too complicated in this Go format. We're taking it a little too serious. Put a freaking Smashing Ground in your deck and just vibe. Be done with it. We're gonna be done with it. As we are swing blasting that damn BLS back to the top of the deck, which I just can't stand. I'm telling you right now, I would much rather have that asshole out of my life, out of my mind, out of my thought space, out of my waking dreams, and have that BLS gone instead of on the top of this damn Go format dueling deck. I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. As we're gonna pitch a freaking Dark Monster, and there you go. Guess who's coming back? Guess who's back at it like he never left, dude. Guess who's back like he never left, dude. Guess who's coming guess who you got to think about for the rest of your Go format dueling life, dude. Guess who? Hey, I'm BLS. Oh. I'm BLS and I'm back at you again. Just like he never left, dude. I'm trying to tell you, man. Dang, dude. Imagine Go format without Duo and BLS. I think it would be nice. It would be cool. I like it. I've played that format before, and it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit slower, but it's still quite fun. I'm a big proponent of some casual ghosts as he's coming back at you again with another BLS, just like you drew it up. That's why Wing Blast is just so ass sometimes. It's so ass. He's sending the summon here, and we're going to go ahead and punch with Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. Did he not attack with Kaiku? What the fuck just happened? What's going on? Did Kaiku not attack with the main phase 2? I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed it. What just happened? Did we just spam through a Kaiku attack? He didn't declare. I mean, I guess, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Maybe he doesn't want to get Saku'd. Okay, maybe it was a tactical not attack. As we're going to bring out the Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer of his own. As Kaiku is down, and Kaiku is going to be able to clean up the tribal one. Tribe Infecting Virus looking vulnerable. We might be thinking about a potential Snatch Steal here will be huge. Snatch Steal could be huge. Battle phase here as you're going to slam. AJT's thinking about it here. We're going to bump Coconuts with the Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Instead, trying to draw out that back row card, potentially. As the Nano is still thinking here on the response to the attack declaration. There has been attack launched. The attack is targeting Kaiku versus Kaiku. We're gonna bump. Hold on, what's happening here? On attack, let's see what's happening here. If he thumbs up, we gotta roll with that. I was very specific. I was very specific. If he hit the thumbs up button, we have to roll. We have to roll because he are. Let's see. What if he hit thumbs up? We have to roll with it. This is the last one. I I'm okay. We're just gonna let it roll. Okay, if because we hit the, we got it. I was very clear in the instructions. We're gonna make sure we stay on top of these misclicking, and thumbs up there is pretty important because it's going to signal different things in certain situations. As Chaos Source is going to come on out with priority and target this Blackluster Soldier, banish him with full effect, as Tribe Infected Virus is going to be able to clear the Chaos Sorcerer with his ability. As we're thinking about it here, the Nano is. As we're going to use his effect to pop the Chaos Sorcerer, bring out Ninja Grand Master, and we're punching the clock. We're still in aggression mode, as now AJTBLS must think. Probably indicating maybe another Wing Blast, perhaps. Maybe there's another Call of the Haunted, perhaps. Who knows what the situation is, as we're still in that battle phase. Judge, no, I think we understand. I just want to make sure that we're clear, and we're going to Sakura to armor, targeting the Tribe Infecting Virus, as we take 1,800 points of direct damage before setting one card onto the field of play. As we have 4 cards in hand, main phase 1, 3 cards for the Nano, 1 Ninja Grand Master representing a point of pressure. The score is 6-5. This is match number 12. As Berserkerilla has hit the field, Ring of Destruction is going to be played, targeting that Berserkerilla, and that is going to be a GG. So the Nano will move up to 7 matches to 5 from AJT BLS, and that is going to be a dub for the Nano. All right. So I believe we should be wrapping here. We should be wrapping here. Let's see what's happening. I believe we're going to call it. I think that was the agreed upon. Hey, that was the last one. We're going to call it there. Let's see. They're still chatting with each other. I probably have time for me personally. I think I have time for one more. It's a little too late. I have to wake up early tomorrow. The Nano is going to be out. So I think this is going to be it. GG's, well played. What a set, man. What a freaking set. That was some great Yu-Gi-Oh! That was some great Go Format Yu-Gi-Oh! So just as a quick recap for everyone viewing at home, that was some great Go Format duels. All right. So what's going down? As a recap update, we have AJT is now at 5. The Nano is at 7. We started at 3 and 1. Now we're at 7 and 5. We got a series. We got a game, folks. So if you're into this, I will make sure that I keep this information available as soon as we schedule the next series of matches. It could be tomorrow. It could be Thursday. Whenever it's going to be, I'll make sure I put that out, and we're going to try to get this thing back rocking on another GOAT Format dueling stream. We're going to bring you the dramatic conclusion. It could theoretically end the next one. Okay, the next one could be the end of it. So 7 and 5 is pretty cool series, pretty good series. If they play another 5 or 6 matches, we could end it on part 3. So keep that in mind as this thing is coming to a complete screeching halt. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll continue to do this. I'll continue to host. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for playing some GOATs. Make sure you get to the Discord. Make sure you like the video on your way in and on your way out. PWCQ is going to be on the 25th. The GOAT Format War League is open. If you want to play, registrations are open. Get out there and participate in that. All right, cool. But that's all I got, duelists. As always, enjoy the rest of your Go Format Dueling Monday. You know what I'm saying? Take a break, prepare, lock in, go to work, hydrate, drink some water, get some sleep, and then come on back tomorrow and we're going to have something else locked in perhaps. I'll let you know. All right, but that's all I have for now. Until then, I'm JDZ. I play Ghost. Till next time, shout out to all the real ones. Salute to the OGs. Peace.